Salud. I know we all can't read.
The growth is crazy. So obviously now we got 2 couches.
Crazy. 2 Chesterfields, by the way.
2 Chesterfields. Manchesterfield.
Not just any couch. It's a lot of money in the building, man.
Mad world. On set.
Myself, Shotty Horroh.
Sicko. Yeah.
We got a new guy. Let's get
the Michael there, man.
Ben Holbrook, come on.
And what do you do, bro?
Let's go. Yeah.
So Ben.
Talk that shit, Ben. Yeah.
Ben.
Producer in the country. Best producer.
Say that shit.
This nigga's the best producer in the whole country.
So Ben's producing.
I'll argue that with anybody. Anyone.
Ben's producing Sicko's whole career, essentially. I was gonna say project, but a career. He's doing. They do some crazy shit with actual vinyl sampling, MPC shit. It's we'll have to do a listening party.
Welcome, man. Welcome, Ben. Welcome.
Yeah. Sleazo!
Sleaze World, Sleaze Burger, Sleazy F baby. Don't have to say the baby. Yes, sir.
You have to say the F.
You don't really.
Just
is that F for phenomenal though?
Oh no. I remember.
Sleaze Burger is crazy. It's OJ's. You already know what it is, man.
And one of the greatest of all time.
The GOAT? Am I a GOAT?
You're definitely a GOAT.
I'm with it.
I watched that thing that you did where you did like a freestyle like every single different day.
Oh yeah.
That shit's insane, bro.
Yeah, that was crazy.
One a day till 100K.
1 a day till 100K.
Oh, he said it. He said it. Am I the only one clapping? Right,
yeah, Cole J, aka 1 a day till 100K.
Yeah.
The man himself, your fucking
Thank you.
Oh yeah, Royce is #1 fan.
I didn't cut that. Royce is #1 fan.
Over here in the corner, Pickaroo. One of the best tattoo artists in the game. Did all my tats.
Give me my first ever tattoo.
There you go.
About to give you
Legendary graph guy. Are we allowed to say your name? Your graph name?
No, relax. Come in.
Zeal 1. I'll kill a combo.
There you go, Zeal 1.
Okay.
You've probably seen his stuff about Rochdale. I don't want to grasp too much. Yeah. That's it. You won't have seen him.
I know now.
I know.
Now, innit?
And lads, we've upped the game.
Yeah, man.
We've got a producer.
Yeah.
Yes, we have.
Yeah.
Put that camera on, you send lad. Look who it is.
Introduce yourself to the world, my man.
Myself, Big Mac. What are you saying, boys?
Big
got a podium. I got a podium. We're here.
Set up nice.
Mad world.
So what's been going on? Everyone, anything exciting?
I went to the Dead Players concert on the weekend.
What is the Dead Players?
Yeah, I don't know what Dead Players is, bro.
It's a rap group consisting of Jam Baxter and another rapper called Dabbler.
Okay.
They are from
I've heard of Jam
I'm
Baxter.
familiar with both of them. I didn't know there was a group though.
Yeah, they're a group called Dead Players.
Was it UK rap?
Yeah.
Okay.
UK hip hop.
Yeah. Like, yeah.
You said that like, okay, that's why I don't know who they are.
Yeah. I know some UK rap.
And I said it like, that's why you don't know.
Yeah.
But yeah, man, obviously long time friends. Shout out Sammy B-side. I went there with
Big
Josh.
up Jam Baxter, man.
I went there. I know shout out Jam Baxter every single time too. I went there with Josh. Stepped through on a light little,
Well, he was like supporting.
Nah, we just pulled up on some like random shit. Obviously, because Sammy B-side does like DJs for a lot of the tours. And so do you know what I mean? Like he's one of them. He just hit man up and was like, "Yo, I'm in Manchester. What he's on?" I was just went on and went there. It was pretty cool still. Oh my god, Sleazy F1 charge.
Do you think there's like
and but it's not strategy and that strategy was there, which was lit.
Like we're not, for the ones of us who are not like familiar with their music.
Their music.
Like what kind of sound is it? What did it?
Oh, it's like UK hip hop, but then it's mixed with like a bit of trap though as well. Like there's stuff on like the flows are like grind flows as well. Like it's not when they're doing Dead Players, it's not just like UK, like, do you know what I mean? It's
the beats like boom bappy or what?
Nah, like it's a mix of boom bap and then some of the shit's like trap,
like that weird
as well.
Like hybrid shit.
Was it because they got a new project out?
It's like a boom bap beat, but they got an 808 on there.
Yeah, it's like you've got a trap kit and made a boom bap beat with a trap kit.
Yeah, okay.
Just hold that down for like at least the first 5 minutes of the pod, so I don't have to edit it. I will have to edit that, and I'll do something funny, but like, yeah. Just a cigarette.
It's just a cigarette. It's just like a light.
But in the second half of the pod, it's something else.
It's a fake incense. Yeah, But anyway, the guy that produces the stuff, Ghost Town, it's like, it was like trap music and shit, like alternative. Like, call it alternative hip hop. That's what they'd call it if it was like iTunes. But I think it was there for they're doing on tour right now for the album. So we went there. It was lit. Strategy was there. We drunk crazy amounts of tequila. Big up Strategy every single time. Drunk a load of tequila. My cousin Lobe was there. It was lit. I think we went to studio after. It was. So yeah, man.
Big up Lobe as well.
You know what I'm saying? Had a little soiree. Anybody else do anything interesting on the weekend?
I checked in and out of Power Moves, the battle event that him and Holla's doing. I saw a little bit of it, didn't see all of it. It was pretty good. Some of them were doing well, but yeah.
There was a bet on that, wasn't it? Wasn't it like Whack 100 was betting for Hitman, and Lush One was betting.
I can imagine.
It was like 100. It was like
100 press ups.
100 press ups at any time he called it between Whack 100 and it, like. Is there a consensus who won the battle?
The main event, the Hitman Geechee. I don't know. I've seen a lot of 2-1s Hitman, 2-1 Geechee. So I don't know if there's a consensus formed yet.
Wasn't there like a thing? Because I seen. I know. I seen on the internet. He was doing like a big like Zoom kind of chat thing. And Whack 100 was like, cause you Hitman, you tapped in with them Pyrus, with them Bloods. Yeah. And Hitman's like, no, I'm not tying with I'm not tying with any gangs. Yeah. They're my friends, so they're my friends. So.
Hitman's smart.
He got Whack 100's like, nah, nigga.
Hitman's not dumb.
Whack 100's like, nah, you down now, dog. Like, you been wearing red and all that.
Hitman's been on stage talking about Pyru, like you know what I'm saying. You can't duck from that.
I'm pretty sure he banged on me. In our battle?
Oh right, yeah, in Toronto, he probably did. He does it a lot,
especially the fact that he was in Toronto as well.
Yeah.
No, I've seen him.
I always like super like, it's Hitman Holler, innit?
Yeah.
So like, he was one of them that other battlers, you see them around, you get to see them at other shows, interact with them.
Yeah.
The novelty wears off.
Yeah.
He's like a shadow. You don't see him anywhere. When he's not battling, you don't see him anywhere. I get signed for the battle. We hardly hyped it up. We hardly did anything. And I remember, went to the hotel. Whoever I was with, we're waiting for the lift. I just looked to the right. I mean, he's waiting for the other lift with his brother, and it was like the doors both open, ding ding. And I've just noticed to go, oh. But then you think, wait, what do I do? Are we cool? But we got the seconds are dwindling away because the lifts are opening. And he was a cool bastard. He just went, like laughed and like looked at me and walked into the lift. And so I was walking in the lift. I was like, yo, this motherfucker's like,
you got the cool point off.
Yeah. Kind of just like as if he'd been watching me before I clocked him.
Yeah. Like, you just noticed.
Like I was slipping or something like that. But yeah.
I feel like you never know how the person you're battling is actually taking the battle. If they take it like dead serious, you might end up like trying to interact with them and them like staring you down or some shit. Or you know what I'm saying, they're cool about it. Coach, I'm excited for the bet. You never know how they're actually.
And that's what I thought. I thought Hitman was gonna be
the stare down.
I used to think all of these really hate each other.
Yeah, it's
Hitman's the king at that shit. He will scream at you in the press conference. He was screaming at me.
Mama said, I remember. He said, "Let me go. If I go get my bag."
That was Cassidy, right? That was the Cassidy one.
He said, "If I go get my bag."
That was bad, bro. I ain't gonna lie.
I keep it in my book bag or something.
That was bad, bro. That was a bad time. But yeah, that's all I did. I watched a little bit of that fucking event. There was some good shit on there, but Twerk apparently was a standout from that.
He's always. I'm devastated that didn't happen.
Honestly, that's so fucking whack, bro. Because that would have been a classic, man.
You versus Twerk would have been crazy.
So good, bro.
I spit in my shit the other week at Outside Sounds like.
I heard it. That shit was crazy.
And I remember Frankie and all them like CJ. Everyone was just like, what? I was like 1.5 bars in, 2 bars in. Everyone's like, what the fuck is going on? And I just remember it all. I was just but like, this is why I like I don't write too close or too far out because like most of it's irrelevant now. Most of it's
you
like
can't use
it's still there though.
It's still there, but
you'd have to rework it to make it work because a lot of it is falling out of.
I'm referencing the shit that was popping at
at that time.
And people have it variants of the bars where it's like it's similar but it's not the same. But whatever, people get like one of them. Someone might have used it. It might even have been against you. When did Real Sick do the? Wear out the joint or something.
Oh no, he used that. He air out the joint like I'm cracking a knuckle. He used that right before me against A-Ward.
I'd already way before that.
Yeah.
And I had wear out the joint like knee cartilage.
Yeah, like a knee cartilage. Yeah, I remember.
And it
was too close.
Then he was like a week or two after I wrote it, and I was like, motherfucker, everyone's gonna think.
I want a joint like
cracking a knuckle is crazy.
In it?
It's very crazy. Yeah. Sick's got a couple that.
So is it real? So is it Real Sick? But spelled Seek?
Yeah. But he says it's not pronounced
Seek. Isn't pronounced Seek.
He says it's pronounced Sick, and he's just Seek with Sick.
Nah, bro.
Yeah, but that's what he
told us, bro. And I can't claim like I knew anything else otherwise.
I can't say that because I don't know it, but obviously, you know what I'm saying? I got a couple of brothers that I Seek.
That guy is crazy though. He's very good. Real Sick.
Well, maybe I'm wrong though.
He's very good, bro.
He's not with it, man.
Yeah. But yeah.
Great rapper, bro.
You do anything?
Nothing. Set up this room. Made the pod better.
Well,
yeah. Just
tell ya.
Yeah. Trying to and just
for shit
getting
show.
in the mode for Shine, innit? K-Shine. Going to Atlanta.
Shine.
You inside Ryan, yeah, though.
Throw grass on me.
He could have got on here and said I got all 3 rounds.
Turn around and go, of course I wrote for it, man.
I got all 3.
By the time this comes out, though, I will have wrote some of it.
I asked a great question for the setup. You did dunk. I threw the ball in the air for you to be like, of course I did that. I got 5 different blunts with K-Shine wrapped in him, like, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like,
hey, that's.
We can splice that, all right?
Cut it in.
That's happening regardless, like 100%.
For sure.
I know. I said before, innit? I know I'm gonna probably get booed out the room. You can splice this actually and put it next to the footage of the battle when it happens. Yeah. I'm gonna get booed out the room. They're gonna cheer K-Shine. They don't give a fuck about me. They're gonna say this was shit. He's trash. K-Shine's the greatest. And then everyone's gonna watch the footage. Everyone else in the world's gonna watch the footage and just go, Shotty Horroh.
Yeah, it's a setup. K-Shine's return in Atlanta is a bit
and he's put
setup,
the fucking
bro.
UK flag and the US flag. He's like, America versus England. Well, let's meet in fucking Canada then, dickhead. Like, what are we doing? Why am I coming there? What a guy. Yeah. But he's a good.
But that's gonna be a great battle, nonetheless. So it's still gonna be a great battle. I hope the crowd doesn't like ruin it. There was a lot of complaints because this event that just happened was in Atlanta, and there was a lot of complaints even from the Americans talking about this crowd is like a little bit off. You know what I'm saying? There was like hating on Big K a lot. Big K couldn't get through his stuff. Twerk apparently was beating him anyway, but like. There was a lot of problems with Big K. There was other problems with other people where it's like a lot of talking at the bar during the shit. So apparently it's a rough place to try and
is a battle rapping like is a battle rap a big thing in Atlanta anyway? Is it? I don't feel
like it was a huge crowd in Atlanta.
But who battle raps from Atlanta? Like, do they have like?
Who is ATL?
The thing is, with it being a huge crowd in Atlanta, people underestimate how much of a fucking star Hitman Holler is.
Yeah, of course, in
America.
No, he is. Yeah.
He's been a host of this Wildin' Out TV show for like fucking years.
He's signed Nick Cannon. He's like Nick Cannon's rapping bodyguard.
And it's it's Hitman in it. He's like his shit with Conceited and that.
The legacy
is what like most famous like NBA players, movie stars, everyone. That's what. They know about like the Murder Mook shit star, and that. Like, he's a fucking mega star.
Yeah.
It's like
them chains ain't cheap.
It's like when I battled him, he's showing up with like half the Toronto Raptors. People show up with like Dave and that, innit? Who's that guy? Dave. It's me +1 that. I shit you not, yeah. I know fuck all about basketball, and I went into the venue, yeah. This geezer, 7 foot, fucking jewelry on, Louis, whatever he's got on, he stands out, he's rich and he's massive, and he's smoking this massive blunt, and he's just stood on his own, not looking at anyone, smoking. And I'm just happy to be there. So I'm like, as I'm walking in, yeah, blah, 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 blah. I go, actually, fucking hell. You should be in the NBA, you. And my boy's like, come on. Walks on, he goes, that's James Johnson from the Toronto Raptors, you fucking idiot. I'm like, alright. And then when it kicked off on the stage with Hitman and all that, James Johnson's the only one that come out with me and Illa.
Oh shit, like.
When it all kicked off, boom, geezer from Keel Strip in Toronto got on stage, Keel Strip, we run this shit.
Yeah, I remember.
I'm thinking he's with Hitman. Yeah. Hitman's thinking he's with me. I was like, who the fuck is this? Because Hitman's known for antics, isn't it?
Yeah, of course, yeah.
And it's normally his brother getting up and does a lyric. And then his brother gets up and I thought, this is going to be, because I was living there at the time, this is going to be some shit like, yo, we've got guys here, you're not safe here, type of thing. This guy gets up, Keel Strip, we run this shit. The Hitman's little brother just comes over, bang!
Yeah.
Punches him in the face right in front of us. Hitman punches him, he falls off the stage, gets up, looks directly at me, comes for me, bro.
And don't you kick him in the face?
Fucking prime Ronaldo, bro. Prime Ronaldo, mate. Bro, it was perfect. He gets on the... Bro.
Yo, it literally just came back to me then. I remember you kicking him.
Do you know when Ronaldo does that? I even did that, bro. Took 2 steps back, 2 to the left. Bang!
Made it sound so good. It was like a guy. He was a don't you fucking touch me. Bang!
Nah, it's funny, man. He got up to come for me. I thought, fucking hell, boom, kicked him. And I swear down, his eyes went. And on the way down, a fan hit him in the back of the head. And he brought back up. I swear down. The fan got... Mate, and so anyway, a few hours later, we're all backstage and everyone's like, Arsenal went to fucking kick another guy, totally missed.
I falls off the stage.
Fell off the stage.
Yeah!
WWE back bump.
Remember that? Yeah.
I remember that shit. What the yo?
But at least he was on it. But like, those are these rappers who've been going on about how hard they are, they're all in the back and that.
100%,
Arsenal goes for the kick. He lands in the crowd there, but then no one's gonna hit him. He's Arsenal, so he's just like, just letting him get up there. Like,
dusts himself off and tries again.
Well, he gets on stage. I remember Illiton's like throwing bottles at people and whatnot.
Shots at him.
Yeah, and we eventually end up backstage. Everyone's talking about it. Tycoon Tax comes in and goes, yo, there's bare guys outside. They want to see Shotty, Arsenal, Hitman Horroh, and that outside. And Arsenal's like, what the fuck I do? Like, you know, 50 seconds. Yeah. So we go, fucking, now the battle's over. As soon as the battle's over, you're in the next country, you're hitting the bear, bro. You're getting on it. So we faced like...
Anyway,
he's like, I'm going in.
That's what I'm doing.
I faced all these little... These bears called Canadian. They're that big. They're called Canadians or whatever. Fucking hell, mate. They're strong. Battle's done. I'm facing bear with them. So I'm with my boy from Salford and we're in Canada now. And they come and they go, yo, bear man outside, but like, say no more. Fucking boom. Turn round expecting all these gangster battle rappers. We was like, you fucked up now. I got all these, they're gone. There's no one there yet. It's just me, Illa, and fucking James Johnson from the Toronto Raptors. Get outside. He's like, yo, Shotty, you a real one, Shotty. I'm like, yo, fucking, because before they said, oh, that's James Johnson, and I didn't know, so I tried to crack on then. I was like, yeah, James Johnson from the Toronto Raptors, mate. Number 34 from the Toronto Raptors. I don't know what number he was, bro. Took a picture of him, got in the car and fucked off. But yeah, fucking hell, kicked right off them times.
No pun intended.
Sounds like a fun day.
But I'm telling you, yeah, Hitman showing up with, like I'm saying, James Johnson, these other guys came on stage, and the amount of fans that was there for Hitman.
Yeah,
he filled the gaff out. He was just something.
And that was a huge
that was
venue
back
as
then.
well, if I remember.
Yeah,
like
Queen Elizabeth something.
Yeah, it was a real.
That was like a seated venue.
Yeah.
It was all sat down.
Yeah, it was. Yeah,
and
seated venue.
People won't tell you. So many people was asleep.
Real shit,
bro.
Oh, I get it.
The seats are far away.
Yeah.
We're in the middle of winter in Canada, so the fucking heating's up.
Yeah.
The seats are neng, and there's loads of space. and you've got this battle rap going on in the distance. And I remember, I think it was Pat going against Holohan or was it Pat and Sharon at them times?
Pat and Sharon, I think it was.
And I was because we both had Drake had said to both of us, yo, whoever wins my match with Hitman's gonna get 10k.
Yeah, I remember.
And he said it to Pat with his match. And I remember watching that match. I was either watching that match or I'm pretty sure it was Holohan or whatever. And I was proper enjoying the match, but I'm in these seats now at the back, and it was just heaven. I was just toasted. And I was like, going off, mate. But I remember getting up and loads of people crashed.
Well, if you could smoke indoors and you were sitting in those seats, that's how I would enjoy an entire event. I would go to sleep through some battles.
You couldn't. You probably could now, but
I would.
That was a protected building
and fell asleep in the battles where I was like, and then woke back up for the main event type shit. You know what I'm saying? That's how I would enjoy it. You know what I'm saying?
But they never done it again. They never done a seated event like that.
Seated is weird. It is weird.
Especially for a battle.
It's very strange. Like it's a very strange environment. But I would enjoy it as a viewer. But as a battler, I don't think I'd like to perform in front of a seated crowd. I feel like I don't get the energy from them that I would if they're all stood. If you're on stage and you got everyone stood at the barriers, hitting the barriers when there's something going on, everyone's like woo from the seats.
Yeah,
it's a bit different.
People can't fall asleep standing up though.
Yo, listen.
That's crazy.
I'm not to shame or anything like that. But since we're speaking about seated, have you seen this rapper that can't stand when he performs?
Oh, bro,
Dave Blunts.
Have you seen Dave Blunts?
Julian,
that video.
Show him Dave Blunts.
Yo, this is why we need to see.
How can we see?
There's a clip. There's a clip of bro
on screen.
and he's a big guy. And when I say big, I mean he's gotta be like 400 pounds, maybe more, 400. He's heavy, and so he's just sat on a little tiny stool.
If you give him a laptop, then he can turn it around. So you know what I mean?
It looks like he can.
He looks like one of them people on like TLC My Six.
Yes,
it's genuinely extremely.
I can imagine he can't just keep walking back and forth on a stage like so. He's
I don't even know if he could like walk for more than like a few. Not even taking.
No, he's a big. He's
like,
a
not
big
even
dude.
taking the piss. It's bad.
And he looks short. It looks like he has a short frame.
Nah, he's like 6 foot. He looks like he's 6 foot.
He's not 6 foot.
He's always massive, bro.
You for real?
Huh?
You could be 6 foot.
6 foot. He's huge for 6 foot, bro.
Yeah, it's concerning. If he carries on like that, he genuinely won't live.
Yeah, that is
for long.
crazy, bro.
It's
I don't know much of his music, but that clip.
He's like some rapper, but he I don't know. I've never heard.
Basically,
his music,
he made it. Basically, this girl was playing with his heart. This girl's playing with his heart. He made a song about this girl called Madison, man, viral off the shit. Talking about wanting to kill her, not kill her, I think kill her boyfriend or something.
Right.
Or kill the guy that she fucking instead. Went viral for being fat. He got off one of them off the radar joints.
Right, yeah.
He blew off for like one of them.
So off the radar joints are awful.
Yeah.
So many. Yeah, bro.
That's what I'm saying, bro.
Bro,
it's just concerning,
huge,
bro.
He is a huge.
No, it's Hage.
It's gone too far already.
So I pull my back sometimes with free work. Can't wipe your ass. That's what I think.
He can't wipe.
You know, if my back's gone through work, but you can't get round. So that's when I see people that big. I think,
how do you
do even just basic?
It's a fair observation.
How do you
Yeah, how does what happens?
They're just fucking through pain for a minute, and you know. I've got a B-day now, I'm posh.
That's when, like, even as
B-days in the future anyway, but yeah.
But that's when
a bidet.
Yeah, bidet.
You might like getting a wet ass.
But even as a gym, bro, that's when you have to know. You can go too far.
It's a fucking horse pipe.
Yeah.
Horse pipe out. Yeah, no choice.
Whoa, horse pipe.
Horse pipes
are going crazy.
Yeah, but even with a fiery like gun fucking trigger thing on the end.
I'm never going to India.
That's just a handheld.
No disrespect. I'm never going.
What?
I said I'm certain countries I'm never going to.
Hold on, one mic.
There's certain countries I'm never going to. India is one of those countries I'm never going there. I'm sure it is, but I don't
by the sanitary aspects.
Yeah. I know that's why. But the thing is, I have gripes. Like if I have street food there. Which I've been told to avoid by people.
I've been for about 5 years on the road.
Listen, that's what I was going to say.
Once off one place, I've never been ill.
chill out, bro.
Seriously.
Don't.
Australia, I'll never
people
go. I can't go ever.
I agree about Australia.
I'm never going there.
Why?
Never.
It's too
many
hate
spiders.
flying, for one. It's too long.
It's a huge long.
I'm fucking petrified.
Yeah,
I don't like
Australia, another 2 hours after
yeah.
New Zealand's,
Yeah.
but New Zealand's beautiful.
Huh?
Oh yeah, New Zealand is great.
We need to try and stick to one mic. We need to try and stick to one mic.
Yeah,
So just one convo going on at once.
I'm gonna hold my thing.
Yeah.
Alright.
Sorry, big man.
Because it is a podcast. It is the boys in the room, but it's a podcast.
If I'm doing that, too many man talking, shut up.
Yeah. We're just going back there. It's mad because you were saying you wouldn't go. You've been going for the last 5 years. You missed one.
Over the last about 10 years I've been going and missed a year.
What, India?
So what
India?
What do you do in India? Give us a walkthrough of what you do when you go India and what do you like India?
I live on the beach for a month.
Right.
Do you know, the only thing that weed's legal. Well, not legal, but you just don't get hassles. You can smoke anywhere.
Yeah.
But now, when I used to go over, they used to have like trance. Goa trance. You know, I'm pretty game for all sorts of music, but that's just too much. But I know the recent years, we started getting the Jed Bias did it. Stratdale went over. So they've realised now there's enough custom to put other nights on besides Goa trance and hippie stuff. Okay. So the music's got better over there. So it's actually quite, it's quite a good scene, really. It's just chilled. It's not like a.
Whereabouts in India are you going to?
I travel around Goa.
Right. Okay.
So you get a train for 2 hours for like 10p.
Yeah.
Else.
Yeah, but check this though. So, boom. So what you're telling me? What you're just out there eating street food?
Yeah.
Mad thing.
Yeah.
But the one with the flies on when they're putting like the Instagram videos I see when they're putting their hands in the.
Yeah.
They always show the crazy stuff on Instagram.
That's in like.
We always see the crazy stuff on Instagram and TikTok.
That's real street food.
I know that's real, and that does.
But
you always see the crazy
That's
shit.
in a city. So where I go, I live on like a beach.
See,
do you know?
Yeah.
So it's you've got one guy who cooks everything fresh. See it in front of you, it's cooked fresh.
Yeah, the chickens are getting
no flies and no
there,
fuck all. Yeah,
but
you go to like Mumbai and crazy nuts shit.
No, I've been Thailand, obviously. Obviously, I'm not eating street food, but I've gone to. Like, you know what I'm saying, when I've been on the beach, at proper places.
Yeah, it's pretty similar to be honest.
Yeah, but obviously it can get mad still. I didn't get no belly ache.
Nah.
But that's the water, innit? It's something to do with the water. I can tell you to hit it.
You drink the water in Thailand, you get like permanently sick.
But the thing with like places like India,
wait, hold on. Permanently?
You're done.
Terminally ill off the water. That's what you finished.
You're finished, bro.
When I said permanently, I mean like the holidays finishing.
Alright, okay.
The whole time you're
semi-permanent.
You're bog hugging for it.
The whole time you're there, like you are like it's over.
So what are you talking? Tap water? What are we talking about?
Like tap water.
Yeah.
Alright,
or sometimes they wash salad and that.
Yeah, through those. Yeah.
Oh, be careful what you're eating over there, dog.
Yeah. But
I just stay straight chicken beef.
Basically, if they serve you food and you get ill, you don't go back there. Their family starves.
Yeah.
So then the extra. I'd say some of the places that I eat are actually cleaner there than some of the places you eat in England.
Oh, I can imagine.
Because they don't care here.
Yeah, England's fucking.
These kitchens are disgusting.
Yeah, the kitchens are. When you have a look at some of the kitchens in the UK, you'll be like, you'll stop going out for a bit.
Some of those chicken burgers are the best ones, also.
Yeah.
What have you seen in it? What have you seen in
I won't say company names, but I've worked in many different restaurants, like in food places, and in the back. And in the back, it's dreadful. Bro, niggas be dropping chicken strips on the floor and they'll just pick it up and throw it straight in the box.
Oh yeah, see, I believe that. I believe it's too much effort.
You can't eat at everyone's house, man. You can't trust everyone. He's the type. If he worked at Mackey's, mate, he'll be.
Stop being soft. It gives you like
stuff,
extra minerals,
diseases.
Bro, if you're taking burger patties out and skating on him, man.
It is the thing though, where it's like, if you go to a fast food place, don't expect no high quality shit. It might have been on the fucking floor.
I'm gonna lie, there was a sushi joint I used to get off of Just Eat.
Crazy.
I used to get some of it's good, but I eat all the time. It was fine. Problem is, one of them I went to for a while, I don't even think it's open anymore. And I checked on the for a while. I checked on their Just Eat, and they had a food rating of 1. And I was like, I'm eating raw fish from a joint that has a food rating of 1. I never ordered it again.
Mad.
Like cracking
Cold. It's not crack. It's not crack no more. Crack in the 80s is old. Now it's fentanyl in the streets.
We had a tiny technical difficulty there.
Back
We had a
like
little
Fent.
We're back with Fent.
But we're back.
Yeah.
I think
Back like Fent is good.
back like Fent. Yo, that's a t-shirt.
Back like Fent.
I think we just
I want my 10%.
We need to just
That's the first Mad World t-shirt. Back like Fent.
Back like
Back like Fent.
Say no to fentanyl.
You say no to
fentanyl.
You say no to
Facts.
Fent. But
Facts.
in the 80s, it was crack in the 80s. It's Fent. It's the Fent right now.
Has anyone ever been wished a happy Norwegian Father's Day? No.
Yo, yeah. Is that what it is today?
Yeah. A Norwegian rapper wished me happy Norwegian Father's Day.
Well, happy Norwegian Father's Day.
Yeah.
Is it Norwegian or Norway's Father's Day, or is it just
Norwegian
Happy
Father's-
Norwegian Father's
Happy
Day? Like, do you have to be
Norwegian Farmers
father?
Day.
Yeah, do you have to be a Norwegian father, or is it just Father's Day in Norway?
Yeah, exactly. Is that
Father's Day in
that's
Norway.
the real question here,
You ain't
guys.
gotta be
It's
Norwegian.
Father's Day in Norway.
It's all inclusive. It's just Father's Day in
Father's
Norway
Day
right
in
now.
Norway.
So we don't have to be Norwegian
You don't have
fathers.
to be
That's
Norwegian.
boring, though.
I'm neither.
Hey, listen. Hey,
Pick up all the Norwegian
have any of y'all ever been wished it though?
Any what?
Am I the only rapper that's ever been wished that?
No.
Just you.
I've never been
Oh,
wished
have
that.
you?
I'm not a father.
I'm sure there's a Norwegian rapper that's got a kid.
Yeah,
That's wished.
Mid-sentence,
I'm the first rapper in this room, motherfucker.
Got him.
that is a fact.
Well, congratulations, Sleazy. Let's all give a round of applause.
Happy Norwegian.
Welcome.
Come on, brothers, just be happy for me, man.
No, we're ecstatic
We are.
for you for being a happy Norwegian
Very
father.
proud.
That is not my child, by the way. I do have no.
Shout out your Norwegian son.
Let me get that out there. For the
There's been a bunch of new music dropped.
yes, there has.
Yeah.
New Absol,
Yeah.
new Uzi,
Yeah.
Tyler dropped.
New West Side Gun.
West Side Gun dropped.
Should we start with?
I didn't know West Side Gun dropped.
Should we start?
West Side
Two
shit.
projects.
Oh, you need to.
Two projects.
Yo, Kojay is crazy, you know, like
Bro, I don't know shit. I'm tapped out.
I know, like
Damn you for having a job and a life.
Yeah,
Like,
he's
friend.
he's top, like
I'm out here living my life, bro. That's it.
he's like figure 4 leg lock, right?
Listen, if it doesn't reach me, it didn't make enough noise.
Ooh.
It's not supposed
Wait, are you
to
saying
make
that you are the tastemaker right now?
Say that on the mic.
No,
not
because the stuff that
supposed to
does
make
make noise, I don't like it.
He said it's not supposed to make noise. I guess that's like the.
No, I agree. If I'm being real,
It's a
I
good
agree.
point.
Most of the things that like are really popular, I'm like,
yeah,
this
it's not
is garbage,
supposed
and then
to
I
be
have to look for the stuff I really like. So I don't really.
I'm
like that
shocked that you're not into that wave. That's
So
very
am I.
you.
That's what
Yo,
shocked
do you
me.
know how
That's
do you
what
how
shocked
did
me.
you broke Sicko's heart? Last episode where you said that you didn't know who Matt Conley
No,
was.
that's,
yeah,
no,
I
that's
did,
what I'm
yeah,
saying. That's
I
what
did.
confuses me because as a battle rapper and someone who loves like
Yeah.
the art of
Bro,
rapping.
don't try and conflate battle rap with hip hop. Most of these battle
but
rappers,
you
I know. No, I'm not.
We'll put it.
It's not on a like aggressive thing. I'm saying most of these battle rappers, like I know more hip hop than most battle rappers. Period. Most of them don't even
But
rap.
that's further why I
And
say.
most of them are shit at making music.
Yeah, they don't rap.
Yeah.
Ooh.
No, it's true.
What's that? One more time.
That most battle rappers are shit at making music.
Most of them
Pod it
rap.
now.
I would say a good. I would say.
I like this.
I'd say honestly
I like
a good.
this.
If you look at the number as far as how many battle rappers there is,
Yeah.
I'd say a good 90% of them are trash.
90% is a
I'm
fair
making
number.
agreed.
Like, I can list 10
Yeah.
internationally 10
Yeah.
people who I'd be like, I'll listen to their music.
I could say,
I would listen to
even
their
without
music.
the ones that I know, I bet in all of battle rap, I think 50 is a number I can believe. There's 50 battle rappers on this planet that can make a song
That
I can stomach and
Yeah, how
enjoy.
good that is.
Yeah, I think
What
it's
is that?
less
50,
than I can
anything
think of.
beyond 50, I doubt.
What?
very
Yeah,
much.
I highly doubt it.
But what is
50
that
is
though,
generous.
like,
I think I have a theory. I have a theory on what it is, but
Go on.
I feel like it's maybe because they're so focused and zoned in on the one piece of it, which is like the craft, the rapping, the actual like words and shit. But the rest of it doesn't really matter.
They forget, because battle rapping and rapping, they're completely different writing approaches.
Yeah, exactly. That's what I'm saying.
People who don't know that, battle rappers especially, they treat a track like they're supposed to be attacking the beat, or like they're just like punchlining against the beat. Yeah, and sometimes literally they can't. They're not on beat. That happens a lot.
That's what I'm saying. They're so focused on being good rappers.
You want to know why? Because in acapella, you might have a rhythm on acapella, right? But because you're free, your 4 bars might be like a bar and a half, a bar and a half, and a bar.
Yeah.
Because of your acapella, it might not come
like
across
in acapella. If I want to do 7 bars, to you that 7 bars
doesn't make sense.
It won't make sense in music. Rhythmically, it won't make sense
because
you need the 8. Yeah, but in the way, but we do it in a way where it feels like an 8.
Yeah.
It feels full circle. It's in the right place. But if you was to put that on an instrumental, it's like this don't fit. What is this?
It's not gonna work.
And another thing, what they do is the guys who are really good, talented battle rappers who are lyricists. But if you think about it this way, like lyricist battle rappers who have a high caliber of like lyrical ability in battle rap, they're impressed by guys who have a high level in music. So they try to emulate them and copy them. I'm gonna go from battle rap and sound like Eminem or Kendrick or whatever, and not realizing the intricacies of learning how to flow in a pocket like that and get complex in a pocket. That's a lifetime. That's 10,000 hours worth of the art there.
More than 10,000 hours, really. Battle rapping, have you? So technically, it doesn't matter.
Yeah,
you have a lot more freedom. You have a lot more freedom.
But another big thing of it is,
it's like learning to draw.
I was a rapper first, and that changes.
That's what you're saying.
A lot of people are not rappers at all.
There you go. That's where it is. The thing is,
it used to be. Yeah, I feel like back in like 10 years ago when we were starting to battle rap, most of the people jumping into battle rap were jumping in because it was popping.
Yeah,
and we could push music that we already made.
Yeah.
Now for the last like 5-6 years at least, that's not the case at all. People who are battle rapping learn to rap through battle rap.
I would say a chunk of British battle rappers don't listen to hip hop.
British battle rappers is a whole different thing. I think like
but
right
it's still
now,
a crazy
60-70%, maybe more, do not rap, do not make music,
don't even listen to hip hop.
Yeah, they listen to rock or something.
There's certain guys where you can say to them, if you was to sit down and go, yo, fucking MF Doom.
It's a different art form, isn't
it?
And they never cared.
Yeah.
You could speak to them about digging in the crates or wherever you want to go, what part of hip hop ever, even all the way to like now, the modern shit, the Chicago shit, the Florida shit, whatever you want to speak to them about, they don't know because they wasn't inspired by that. They was inspired by battle rap. They sat down one day on the internet, they come home from school, they put on whatever battle rap it was. Oh, this is, and to us, because we're a little bit older, or we was inspired by an art form that's a little bit older, we're like, what, hip hop, this all came from hip hop.
Yeah, you gotta start with where it started.
Yeah, but they don't see that.
Yeah, they don't have the basis.
That wasn't there for them.
And also, hip hop ain't the type of hip hop that inspires battle rap doesn't exist anymore.
Yes,
really,
it does. Yes, it does.
Not in the same way.
No, not in the same way.
Not in the same.
It really does.
Yeah, but not in the same way.
That's
I'm saying it used to be accessible to everyone, and everyone knew it.
Okay.
Everyone knew it.
Accessible.
If you knew, everyone knew it because it was popping. It's not popping anymore. It's very underground.
It's reverted back to being the underground.
Absolutely,
it turned into the biggest, even beyond commercial music. Take the commercial aspect of it aside, it was still the biggest music in the world. Before it went commercial, it was still the biggest. It kicked fucking shit out of rock and roll when it come out.
That's rap music though, innit? I guess it's rap, innit? Because they don't call it really hip hop, they call it rap, innit? Like,
because it's not hip hop.
It's two different things. It's two different.
It's evolved past it now.
But you gotta think like
evolved, however.
In the times when it's the underground, DMX is performing in front of 80,000, 100,000, and it looks like he's in control of an army, bro. Like that was literally. You always have a big mainstream music from disco, funk. Rock and roll, like hair band stuff, and then you go to your metal and all that, and eventually, new metal, well, hip hop, first time around, all starts turning on. Yeah, but you always have this one overarching thing which affects the rest of the music industry. It's now look at country and western now.
Yeah.
Everything's country and western. Even all the rap shit.
Genre in the world, right?
Yeah, but people who don't make country are doing country just to pop.
And they don't even need to make it. I seen ASAP Ferg yesterday, just talking about his new rap song, which is fire, in big fucking cowboy boots.
yeah.
And I'm just like, countries.
That whole Western aesthetic's back though, innit? You see a lot of people racking it. It's on runways, like it's back.
That's it. Beyonce's doing country songs. You got Jelly
People
Roll
like
killing
DMX.
it.
You said DMX earlier, and it's crazy. He was making platinum records while smoked out on crack, but he you would never let he was
hey, rest in peace to DMX.
Saying
DMX.
but that was crazy. He really was.
No, he really was. He's talking about.
I know, but come on.
But
you gotta talk about stories, ex's story.
I'm not trying to hate on it. I'm saying it's crazy.
I know.
He was functioning very highly.
Do that.
Yeah, he was doing crazy shit.
Because you have to talk about
someone who raps like DMX
to talk about his peaks.
Someone who raps like DMX on the type of beats and records that DMX makes is not even going gold, let alone platinum. That type of music is never ever. That style is not gonna ever be there again.
But that back in them days when you gotta try and remember when hip hop was fresh, man. Not even just hip hop, but when it hit that 94, 95, 96. Now we're really in the
86, 87.
Yeah, but this is 86, 87.
So it's ages now, lads.
Electros.
I'm MC Luck, and I'm here to say them
I know
it. The beginning verses.
Yeah. What is? Do you know what as well? Another thing that I will actually ask about. What's everyone's version of the origin of hip hop they've heard? Because everyone has like a little bit of a twist of what I heard is the origin of hip hop.
I listened the way I listened to the origin of hip hop, which I would take with a pinch
Cool
of salt.
House Party in the Bronx.
He gave me the rundown. I watched like lectures of KRS-One, which I don't fuck with KRS-One no more.
Yeah.
But I
He's one of the names that always comes up though.
Cool Herc. Cool Herc and I started that shit.
Yeah. But
fucking bad tracks.
Yeah, he gave like he was doing lectures, like he was touring, lecturing about hip hop. Maybe he is. I don't know. It's been a long time. But it was a long time ago I watched it. But that's where I got my origins, like learned about the origin, because I was super young. I was born in '95, so obviously I wasn't around.
Oh my god! Wait, what?
I'm younger than you.
No way!
I look old, but I'm
younger. That is just spun me out.
It's not you look old. It's just because you've been active since so.
Yeah, I've been around for a long time.
You're like the battle rap. He's a battle rap bow wow.
This nigga's a grown man to me.
I'm 29. I'm grown.
No, nigga, he's younger than
me. I won't do it.
He's younger than me.
I didn't know that, to be honest.
Yo.
You're always, to me, you're always 18.
Yeah, because you met me when I was a young boy.
You're always 18 to me.
Yeah.
Little kid.
Like,
Apollo, you and Josh.
Yeah.
Funny night.
Wow, yeah.
You see, the story I heard with hip hop, though, is when I'm talking about origin, I mean genuine origin. Like,
yeah,
obviously,
cool Herc.
But before that, Africa Bambaataa and that.
No, that's cool. That's the cool Herc.
But street parties in New York of families descendant from Jamaica. So in Jamaica, they toast at weddings. The dad will toast. And he'll speak, whatever on the thing, and like obviously like MCing and whatever in Jamaica, but there was like a tradition with Caribbean families, is what I heard, is they're doing the toast, and then that started rhyming. This is what inspires Muhammad Ali to rhyme, which in turn inspires Dusty Rhodes and the whole wrestling game and all that, but Muhammad Ali and stuff. And so there was this aspect of like they're doing this rhyming stuff, and then these kids in New York start getting these classic soul records and realizing, that 4 bars there's a
fire.
Let me dodge, let me juggle. And so the person on the mic is the MC.
Can't think of his name.
It's Cool Herc and Grandmaster Flash.
Grandmaster Flash. Was it Grandmaster Flash?
It was his party.
It's Cool Herc first.
Okay, we're doing the parties.
Yeah, Cool Herc's the first person.
Grandmaster Flash.
He's the first person to cut.
Crossfade.
You're right.
To juggle beats.
That's it, juggle.
Yeah. Didn't they invent the crossfader? Wasn't it like that piece in the middle? They found a piece to...
Yeah.
Break beats, that's what it's called, break beats.
Beat juggling.
But he was finding break beats.
Copies as a vinyl and scratched each.
But I think...
In classic pieces of music, he was finding...
There's a film. There's literally a film on it, on on Netflix.
Don't tap the mic like that. I know how that's horribly going to sound.
You're on about the series,
yeah, the Get Down. Yeah, the Get Down, innit?
I've seen that.
The Get Down. You should watch it if you get the chance.
Out in them days, it's the same as anything.
We're watching that.
Inaccuracies about it.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean?
There's obviously it's a lot of the basis of the story.
Yeah.
It's like how the party, how the parties and that.
Yeah, it seems like
because it comes from disco in it, originated from the
exactly
disco in it.
A lot of it's from
that's what. Yeah.
Sabbath, Hendrix, Shadows. That's what I mean. Like with graffiti, people think that this is the hip hop thing. People think back in the days going out painting trains, they're all listening to hip hop. Hip hop didn't exist. They were all on fucking angel dust, listening to Jimi Hendrix, fucking Grateful Dead.
The 70s and shit.
70s stuff.
That's true as fuck, you know.
And it's true, and that's where they found the breakbeats. They were listening to rock music. You think how many breakbeats? Metal or rock?
Because they say the four cornerstones of hip hop.
Amen.
Dance, graffiti, the mic man, and the DJ.
Yeah.
B-boying, graffiti,
graphic.
Yeah, that's referred to as the elements.
The elements.
All elements of hip hop. It's so crazy how where it is now.
You know that.
Got an OG, you know.
But if you think about,
I'll be knowing.
He does, you know. If you think about,
Carl 73, mate.
See what I'm saying?
73 is crazy. What do you need, lighter?
Yeah.
So. He wants the specific one. That's mine as well. All right. I was gonna say. So from there. The hip hop's this party thing, innit? It's an extension of dance music, and it's a party. We're all outside, we're all together. We're doing this. At some point, it goes gangster. Like streets will say it's NWA and shit.
Yeah, I still don't know.
But I say the commercial will say it's NWA.
That was the commercial.
The streets of LA, and that will tell you something else.
I think Schooly D was your first gangster rapper.
What was Schooly D saying?
Ice-T said he was
Nah, Schooly D. Schooly D was like.
Where's Schooly D from?
I've never heard of that.
I've not heard of Schooly D.
Schooly D, yeah.
Yo, Big Mac, do some Google for me, please.
Well, carry on. Tell us, yeah.
Tell us about School D.
Yeah, he just one of the first. What he did was just did like, I guess more gangsterish stuff, because you think of it come from like the message, and it was all cool. And like you say, it was still disco-ish. All them stupid clothes, you know, fucking leather, weird, you know, stuff.
It was like glam rock shit.
Yeah, like glam rap.
Yeah.
Rap, yeah.
So obviously, no, sorry, I was gonna say, can we not get him to play? I know we won't play.
Whatever he plays, Ed, I'll splice it. Splice it. Or I could do it on that so I can hear the audio.
When we put it on audio, we can't get in trouble for it on Spotify, because you don't get in trouble for doing the audio on Spotify like that.
I'll just mute that bit out.
Yeah, on the YouTube. I was gonna say, can you just play some Schooly D?
Play the Schooly D.
Carry on, sorry.
There's just them old things, and that's what you were saying, the origins of hip hop.
Yeah.
But all like what got you, so that sort of thing. But so I still like see all the stuff. Sort of, I mean, the stuff you all know about. I was like that. You know, I listen to bits about it, but to me that's fucking kids stuff. Do you know what I mean? I listen to stuff fucking Eric B and Rakim. Crazy. Do you know what I mean? You know, that's all. Do you know? Even before that, all the electro, like Greg Wilson.
Because hip hop they really did. That's what I was going to say when we were saying disco before. Electro was a massive part of it. There was a lot of electro beats.
It's like rock and disco.
And the funk, the stylistics, the funkadelics.
If you think of it, that's when turntables got in clubs, and then obviously the DJs at home have started fucking a bit
scratching.
You know what's crazy? We're talking to someone that was like that's from.
What's really dope is between the room, not to brag on the podcast too much. We've literally got it's Picky, me, Coach, or you actually, old ass. Coach, how old are you?
I'm 33 next week.
So birthday one next week.
Champagne next week for you, man.
Yes, sir.
You know what I mean? There's the spectrum all the way down to these guys, and so we're gonna be able to get a good.
Was you 24?
I'm 20.
Yeah.
23, 22.
And remember where it came from, and always remember the origins.
My earliest ones
We're old.
from Australia. Punk was in England.
Yeah.
I remember our punks could change, you know, stuff. And he would.
Wait, you're from Australia?
No, I emigrated when I was 4, and I came back when I was 7. So I'm like early
I have known. Wait, hold about. I've known this man.
Wait, what? This is
Honestly, God, listen. All my tats are by him.
Wait, hold on.
I never knew that.
Born in Australia.
I was born in Rochdale.
Yeah.
Then when I was 4, I went to Australia.
Yeah.
And then when I was 7 or 8,
this explains so much.
I went to school in Australia. I learned how to billabong and all that.
Yo, this explains so much, man.
We are going,
You are like an Australian man, but very man.
Yeah. We've got such one topic.
But listen,
this is so interesting.
We branched off before because Shotty tried to introduce the topic by talking about music.
But that's the way the pod's got to be.
He's asking the questions that are bringing us off topic.
I'm just interested.
But this is so interesting at the same time.
Yeah,
we're interested people. Fuck it.
I just want to say, he's right. Ice-T credited Schoolie D for influencing for making records. So yeah, Schoolie D was first.
So this is where it goes. Gangster.
Where's Schoolie D from?
Yeah. Singing about, and I suppose like the message came out.
Because I hear
all like that kind.
Is that before? Wait, so is Schoolie D the same time as Sugar Hill?
I think it's sort of after. But
we're getting schoolied right now.
About 2 years.
It Sugar Hill the first ever hip hop?
That was the first one that got in the charts.
Schoolie D's from Philly.
No, do you know what? Actually, accredited to be the first hip hop song that got in the charts is actually Blondie.
Yeah,
that's true.
She rapped on a song. Hip hop was popping.
Fab Five Freddy's on it. Fab Five Freddy.
So
the rap was popping, and her and her team, I think she was going parties to do. She got on it and she rapped. So she's actually accredited.
Can't make a point about this hip hop shit.
You know what's crazy? Pop music. Sorry, pop music has always needed hip hop to save it at some point. You know,
hip pop. Yeah.
Nah, not even.
Oh yeah.
Mariah Carey, like when you think about ODB, like all the time, like you've always come like spun around. Janet Jackson, Busta, like
in our lifetime.
Yeah. Nah, no, I'm saying.
Which is what I was gonna.
Wham.
No, wait. It goes back to him saying. It goes back to him saying Blondie and Fab Five Freddy was on the Rapture. Like, you know what I'm saying? But like from then. It's always needed that because Rapture is like one of the biggest.
Let us make a point about.
What was you gonna say?
I want to make a point about Schoolie D. Everyone always credits New York and the Bronx for being where hip hop was started and where it originated. That's people forget that Philly played a huge role in hip hop coming up, and as a fact, Schoolie D is from.
Same with graffiti though.
Schoolie D is from Philly. Yeah, Philly played a huge role in hip hop.
Mate, graffiti came
and a lot of people tend to forget about.
You know what?
Yo. Chill. A lot of people tend to forget about Philly in terms of the come up of hip hop. I feel like it's important to mention, even with people like fucking Will Smith, if you want to get into it early, them niggas were all rapping like from Philly. There's a lot of people from Philly. I'm not saying Will Smith credited to hip hop being made, but I'm saying Philly is a very, very cultural.
Philly played a big role in
but no one mentions it. But no one mentions it. No one ever mentions.
But especially in battle rap.
Because they've never really had stars other than like Will Smith is like one of the biggest hip hop stars out of Philly.
I guess it depends.
Okay, but how big is Meek? Like, think about what I'm saying.
Meek Mill's the only one I can think of.
Think about what I'm
Freeway.
Freeway.
Yo, Freeway was crazy.
Freeway.
I understand what you're saying, but think about what I'm actually saying.
Big stars.
Compared
it's all New York, Cali.
Yeah, that's it.
But we were talking about the original, like where it started.
There's also places like New Jersey, Memphis that had big impact.
Whoa, I'm saying to you, I am relating to your point. What I'm saying is like Philly should be credited, but I'm saying because they've never had like a star.
It's a good point.
Like I feel like that's
and even the people that did come out of Philly didn't make it a big point to say they're from Philly.
People know. People in Philly always went like that. They always hit a ceiling.
And Uzi didn't make it.
No, but Freeway's ill. Like Beans is ill. Like
A-Rap.
Even like Cassidy, they always hit a ceiling. Like I don't know
Was
what
Cassidy Philly?
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Do you know what? He is joking. New York. Nah, Cassidy is really
I'm
like.
Jersey though. Think about what you're saying. Like all of them rappers said he had all of them had hit. Freely had a hit. Beans had a hit. Cassidy had hits. But he always hit a ceiling. Even like
Beanie Siegel.
Nah, do you know what? It's Cassidy Philly.
What? I feel like he's not.
Beanie Siegel.
Is Cassidy
Philly? Yeah, go to Philly. Yama Dawn out here. Get it on.
Cassidy's there.
He is in it. Yeah.
Thank you, bro. Can someone just kind of wake up and be like,
And also,
I don't know where my
them Meek Mill tapes.
Question me.
you feel me? That's
Them
crazy.
early Meek Mill tapes.
Come to Philly, Yama Dawn out here.
Them early Meek Mill tapes.
Dawn out here.
All those early Meek tapes and everything were huge.
No, of
They were
course, no. But I
huge.
know, but think about what I'm saying to you. Like they never had like the
Overarching stars.
They have the stardom, but they all hit. I don't know, it's like a ceiling or something. Like with Philly people, like Meek Mill was probably was supposed to be the biggest thing.
There is a fact it's a very, very violent
No,
city.
but that no.
It's a
Do you know
very
what?
violent city.
They all are, but do you know what it is? That is the chokehold New York had on the industry for so many years. These was the tastemakers.
I don't think I'm wrong.
No, you're not wrong, but we're just saying.
They've all got hits.
Hey, but look,
They didn't make it part of their personality.
You're not wrong.
You know
There's
how
a list of 40 rappers from Philly here, right? I know about 8 of them. Also, didn't realise Lil Uzi Vert's from Philly.
Yeah. You know how
Sorry,
I've got a tiny point before you go on. Before you say that. Yeah, but with the Philly rappers, you know how in New York, like being a New York rapper was the thing. Being a Philly
as a New York
being
rapper.
a Philly rapper
So they won't
wasn't
brand
it
themselves
wasn't
as that.
cool. So it's kind of like that's why it never got. I feel like because Uzi didn't come out being like Philly.
Nah.
Everyone who comes out of New York, it's I'm the king of New York.
Yeah.
This that, and the third. Like it's not part of the
as well,
identity.
yeah. Not to disrespect any Philly rappers, yeah, but like they've always been put on by someone from out of their own city, that's not from their
no,
own
but you have to
city,
take
innit?
into account that's what I'm saying. They monopolised the game. New York
Yeah,
monopolised the
tastemakers
game.
were in New York.
Because Jay-Z,
West Coast took it by force.
West Coast had it too.
MMG, they've all put on like every Philly rapper's been put on like by.
And the same with West Coast.
Even
with Aftermath, Death Row.
Cassidy to his beats.
Outside on set.
He's the most overrated
we've
producer
gone so
ever.
crazy. Yeah, let's get back to.
Let's get into the Tyler album.
I know. Let's talk about some like.
Yeah, let's go with this
created
Tyler album.
album.
I need a piss, but like, from what I heard of that Tyler album, it sounded
I was that's just one from
Neptunesy, early, like that kind of just coming out of bling blingy kind of hip hop, and just I'm having fun.
And
Neptunesy, it felt very Pharrell.
But Tyler's production's been Pharrell since Cherry Bomb. Since 2015, he's been completely inspired by Pharrell.
Is that a problem though?
No, I don't think it's a problem. But
Especially in the modern
I
market.
think it's like said like it's a problem.
I think his production was really good on the album.
Bro,
I think he could change it.
It was one of my favorite things about that album.
You gotta think in hip hop, yeah, like for a long time we've not had someone that produces, mixes, masters, other than Pharrell and all that is actually active in hip hop and Grammy nominated and beat DJ Khaled's and had number ones and all that, bro. And doing pure, because bro, what he's doing is pure as hip hop.
Yeah, Tyler's special, man. He really is.
Right, realistically,
Yeah, I'm not arguing none of those points.
Hip hop, it felt like
I'm not arguing none of those points, but
it was weird, man.
I think
that album.
No, I'm saying that album wasn't. But I'm saying what the elements of his thing are built off from like Cherry Bomb and all that. He went from doing all that mad odd future sound and shit to going back to just like fucking Slum Village sounding beats and like getting vocal, like going back to the elements and roots of hip hop. Like he actually has come out and said, "Yo, this is what I actually liked."
Yeah,
I think he found his own sound around the Cherry Bomb era. He found the sound he was comfortable with, and since then, it's kind of all sounded the same with a different label. It's been like a different character, but the exact same sound. Which, like you said, we said earlier, if it's not broken, don't fix it. But at the same time, me as someone who's like a fucking pure hip hop person, it's like you want. Surely after a while you want to start to push things further and make the sound different and evolve and stuff, but to me Tyler's music has sounded the same, and it keeps all the elements, he samples, he does this and the third, but it all sounds the same. Like within them first two songs we were like, this sounds like his last shit.
But
because
that,
it does, but that's not, and I'm not
shit
dissing him, but it does sound, it's
like,
all sounds
You think it sounds like the last album?
Yeah, not even just the last album, this album sounds like the last 5. You know what I mean?
It's got called Come If You Get Lost, and it's a Gangster Girls. Remember DJ Drama, Gangster Girls?
Gangster Girls.
He probably got a Grammy off a Gangster Girls. You know what I mean?
Yeah, because it was Tyler-esque production that everyone loves.
Exactly the same.
It was Tyler-esque production.
He's rapping like. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like,
he's rapping, but it's
like one of the ones in it, like J. Cole and that don't really push the envelope. Drake hasn't really pushed.
Yeah, but you're looking at the wrong people for it.
No, it's just one of them things where it's like he's obviously elevated to a point where like I've gone from being the weird rapper to like he doesn't really get looked at like.
To me, he's still a weird rapper.
He still is the weird rapper.
He's number one right now. He sold 150.
He's number one.
He's number one. He sold 150.
Yeah, the album went crazy.
But that's not the point though. This is the thing. Everyone brings up numbers, and the numbers are not the point.
Nah, I know, but I'm
But
just
it
saying.
is significant.
It's significant. All these things are
something
significant, bro, because you gotta think that like what he's doing, like no one's talking about it. But bro, he's beat. Bro, I remember I remember he was like, DJ Khaled that had that album with every feature,
every single
Wild Thoughts and all that,
Yeah.
Rihanna and all that, and he was taking the piss out of time. Yeah, we don't do that weird rapper shit, bro. Tyler smoked out like for like people that listen to hip hop,
Yeah.
like as much as it's like I understand for relish and all that, like what he's doing is realistically he's drowning out trap sounding hip hop. You don't have to make it sound like this.
Did you like the rollout?
Huh?
Did you like the rollout? The way he did the rollout? Yeah,
I didn't witness it. I didn't witness it.
Bro, it's obviously sometimes I'm not really for the theatrics, but like when I understand it, and it's what he does in it. Like it's all, he's not even with doing that. He's always pushing the envelope with some sort of art. Whether he's
It's not pushing the envelope when it's the same thing for 5 years straight. Though.
It's pushing the
Make
envelope.
sure when you're gonna say something, you grab the mic and like.
It's pushing the envelope when in right now it's a sea of Little Babies, The Babies, Dirk, and then Tyler Creator right now is the number one hip hop album. Not off no like streams or nothing. I think he sold 150k his first week. Second week it's 160k. Like to people, like certain people, like Lil Uzi and that Lil Uzi's dropped. He's done 60k his first week. Like right now. Other than like, there's not a lot of people that are even doing 100k, 150.
No, there's not.
But again, that's not my point at all.
And I understand what you're saying.
But it's a point. This is
it is a point, but that's not the point I was making.
No. Of course,
I just think really he needs to be given his accolades for doing hip hop, like actual hip hop, and smoking like the people that have got like he used to $1 million, like £100 million rollouts and the big videos, and you don't need to get a private jet and all that.
Because here's my thing, and like the real true.
That's gotta be like thingy. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah, I think for sure he deserves all that type of credit. I'm just as my personal opinion, I think the sound should be evolving. It should be getting better each time.
I feel like it is getting better, but it's just the same
That's
sound.
my point.
But
that's
besides the sound, hold on.
It's getting better to me.
Besides the sound evolving or changing or doing anything like that, something that's not really getting done anymore is, besides on a smaller level, West Side going 38 special, whatever, good quality rollouts with good quality angles and gimmicks and branding and colour palettes and all this, and actually trying to create art. It's not being done. So this is why, this is due diligence. This is why he's doing 150k. Or it's why the likes of J. Cole and Drake and that do that, because you've presenting a full art piece. No one's doing that no more. Everyone's
that Freddie Gibbs rollout.
Go on some tracks.
Freddie Gibbs rollout, crazy.
With the Robert Englund Nightmare on Elm Street,
exactly.
Billboards and shit. That was
fire.
Because Tyler made a point on a podcast, and he's like, see today, like rappers put an album out and like you stop promoting it after like the first month. He's like, yo, my rollouts last all year.
But even besides the rollout and then putting it,
he's just saying like promoting.
Yeah, no, I'm with it. But there's the whole thing of as well is like, what are you pushing out? Because you might just be pushing the exact same avatar and aesthetic and sound as the next guy to keep up. Like you've got fucking Playboy Carti dropping and sounding exactly like Future, and it's like, you Playboy Carti.
Yeah,
do your shit. You were literally one of the leaders of.
Where did he go? I haven't seen him. He's back, bro.
Exactly, bro. He's back, but he dropped songs that sounded like.
I haven't seen him, bro.
And he just, but he comes back and he sounds like Future, and it's like, but that's like Michael Jackson going and sounding like Prince or whatever. You so you can't sound like someone else, especially someone who's so them, so Future.
That's what rap is now.
Exactly. So there's an aesthetic.
That's why Tyler has to get his due diligence.
Yeah, but if we're sat here saying
what I'm talking about.
That's why I say his due diligence.
But we're sat here talking about how that's not a good thing.
No.
So why the fuck are we saying
we're talking
that?
about how it is a good thing. I'm saying
Tyler's the juxtaposition to that.
I'm saying in a world full of gangster rap, big chains and videos, artists twerking,
or even just we know it's the fucking. It's the Amiri jeans.
Yeah, like
it's
the glamour rap, bro.
It's the certain look with the Montclair and the certain.
He's going to get Dilla samples, doing songs with you West Side. Obviously, even like you West Side Guns, he's going and doing all of these things.
Yeah, but it's not even the same people listening to that though. It's not even the same people listening to that though. The same people listening to Tyler aren't the same people listening to fucking Lil Baby and Lil Durk.
I think there's a crossover.
There's a little crossover. It's not the same people.
Listen,
There's a little crossover.
Did you watch Kendrick's pop out show?
Yeah.
Like, did you see what happened when Kendrick come out? Tyler come out and did Earthquake.
Right. Yeah.
Bro, there was no one in that arena that got the reaction that Tyler got. Tyler got the biggest reaction out of it.
What did that have to do with what I was saying? I'm saying they don't listen to Lil Durk and Lil Baby.
I'm saying in a room full of hit makers that come out, all these people that have current music, YGs and all that. My man got the biggest. I don't even think Not Like Us got that reaction.
Because besides Kendrick, Tyler was the biggest artist in that building. That's why. It's not like in LA. That's why
in LA. Bro, that was a gangster party, bro. That's not Tyler. That's not Tyler the Creators. That was not that, bro. Like that.
But this is what I'm saying. How could you're
the gangsters fuck with Tyler, bro?
It was the
gangsters fuck with Tyler, bro.
Because he's waving.
The crowd was not a gangster crowd.
He's waving. I'm just saying in a room like that, the weird nigga come on stage and got the maddest reaction. And
bro, Tyler's not been the weird nigga for a long time.
He's still the weird guy to me, bro. I'm sorry, I don't know.
I disagree,
bro. He did a Funk Flex and talked about flipping having sex with Funk Flex.
This is the type of shit I remember. I don't remember it.
No, but even the rollout of this album, it's
weird.
This mask on and the strange hairstyle,
which he did in the last 5.
No, but no other artist is.
Who does that?
No other artist is.
Right, no other artist is.
So he's weird.
Yeah, he's odd, but he's like, I don't think.
But that's the same word.
Have you seen what goes on in like actual? Not even what I'm on about. You know, like the whole SoundCloud era. That's what's weird.
Nah, but no, that's not. That's bro. That's
a lot of that's forced and just corny though. Like a lot of SoundCloud is just.
Think about the level that Tyler is being weird at, bro. Like. He's like all the catwalks, Louis Vuitton.
Tyler's being an artist.
Yeah, exactly right. This is what I'm
Tyler's
saying.
being an artist.
Same thing, but different word there.
I'm saying in a world right now,
weird in this
it's
existence.
Little Baby, the Baby, chains, big booties, and all that. Tyler is a weird.
That's how I get it. That's what I'm saying.
He is weird, isn't it? Like, of course, he does like what he does in his videos is not what
he's talking about in the current landscape. He is
what you're
weird.
supposed to do to make hip hop sell. Tyler does not do none
weird
of that
in a good way. Weird, innovative.
He's weird, but I think it's a bad example of it because he's so popular. Like everyone loves Tyler, so he's not looked at like the weird nigga.
Mad world.
Welcome back.
As we go on that, I think it always comes down to who are you selling music to? Who's the person you're selling music to? And you know, it's like a lot of people who are deeper thinkers or whatever. These are people that are earned harder, and you have to do more and be more legit and whatnot to keep these types of fans, or you can get the other ones, the fly-by-night fans that are just listening to whatever's cool and commercial and so the likes of Tyler, he's going to hit 150k in that because whether you like him or not, or you get it or not or whatever, he's worked on this core audience for so many years.
He looks mainstream, but he's not mainstream. That's
exactly.
These are the
and that's going nowhere. They're rocking with him, and as long that means he'll always have the option. He'll always have the platform and the chance to make a hit record, because they're always going to keep giving him the chance. We're going to come out here and we're going to buy enough so your budget's covered from what you've spent on the project, because you've got this core audience and stuff like that. And you're going to keep having a go, because sometimes trying to put a record out can cripple you financially. It can cripple someone financially. It's crazy.
Some of the records that some of his records that are popped off the most. Yeah, like I remember when he first did. I think what is it?
Yonkers.
Nah, not even Yonkers.
That's where I heard of him, and I was blown away with Yonkers.
I'm talking Earth, like the Earthquake when he first started like singing on songs.
Oh, that was like Igor project.
Yeah, Igor. Even when
he was singing on Cherry Bomb too.
He went number one with that. Do you remember that weird song with Frank Ocean?
Tyler, he'd always been singing. He'd always been singing.
But they were so cool back then, man. I remember that shit was like that.
Yeah, not to say that he started singing, but I'm just saying like the song, like he's like singing love songs where it's like. Where it's not. He wasn't weird.
I think the first one of those was the one you were saying, the one with Frank Ocean. I think that came out. I think that was like
that was still a bit weird.
No, but it was very singy. It was a.
She was 2011.
Yeah, I was gonna say it's 2011.
It's like the first nice. That's like the first kind of nice song.
Well, nice, but then if you listen to the lyrics,
it's all rape.
It's awful.
What was he talking about on that?
On that, he's talking about like sneaking into a house and all this weird. It's dark.
Isn't the whole hook about creeping in a window?
Yeah, literally. I'm
at your window.
I'll be real. I think years ago I listened to one or two Tyler the Creator songs.
Me too.
And I said I'm good.
Yeah.
Do you know what? No, do you know what it was? Yeah.
I'm good.
I'm the same. Yeah, I'm the same. But I was like,
I listened to the newest album. I did. I at work. I listened to the newest album, and I was like, I think the production is pretty heavy. I liked, a lot of his work on the beats, and I thought the mix was a little weird. I felt like his vocals were a little quiet in parts, especially that whole track where he's whispering. I think that's near the intro. It might even be the intro track. He's whispering through the whole thing. He's rapping the whole thing. But he goes through like 2 or 3 beat switches in that time, and I thought that was cool. But like. Nothing moved me. Like, none of it moved me. I only give it one quick listen. I was working at the time, but, like, I wasn't, like, pulled in. There were parts where I was like, this is really nice. I like this. But it was mostly to do with the production rather than, like, him as an artist.
Tyler's production is like...
I was going to say, realistically, the last... Oh, shit.
You gotta remember to get your mic.
His rapping's like changing every single time he puts a project out.
Right.
Yeah. But the production's staying the same. Like it's high quality production. The production is ridiculously good, but it's not actually evolving. Like it's all the same thing.
It's a unilateral.
That's the issue with the album.
I understand. I definitely understand that, but realistically, he's probably one of the most consistent hip hop artists in the last the last 3-4 albums.
Yeah, because it's not gonna miss if you don't change the formula.
Bro, it's not even like that because you can miss, bro. Like we've seen big rappers miss. Like
that's not what we're on about though, because we're talking about Tyler the Creator.
With a cool following, you can miss. Of course you can.
He hasn't though, because he hasn't changed the formula since it worked.
Bro, no, because it's good music, bro. Like it's just good. It's good music.
If that's what you want to say, then that's what you want to say. But the reason why it's still successful is because it worked the first time and it didn't change afterwards. So now it's obviously still going to work.
From Cherry Bomb.
It's been the same. It literally has, bro.
But some people would say, what if it's not broke?
Don't think
so. The fans might just want more.
I already said, that's fair enough.
In the trap music and the music that we listen to, did he really go
I don't listen
far from? No, I'm saying for
in trap they do the same song over and over and over and over and over.
I think like an artist who you can hang your hat on their style does that. Every single genre, everything. We can go, that's what they do, and if you vary and change from it, it's them doing this thing.
You can do that though. You can do that though and still evolve. You can still remain the same and evolve. That's not like it doesn't mean you have to change your style to evolve. That's not like.
So what do you see as evolution? If you think. He should evolve his style, but his style should be the same. How do you think? Where do you think?
No, like you've got to go look it. You got to go look
from Yonkers to where he is now, bro. He's fucking changed so much.
Yeah, but you're talking about before. That's not what I'm on about.
Aggressive as fuck, and listen to all the melodies.
No, but I'm saying as an artist, we can't just go from Cherry Bomb. You've got to go from.
But that's not what I'm talking. Yeah, but that's not what I'm talking about though. Because from then, yes, I've never discredited. From up until then, Tyler was fucking crazy and he was evolving mad. But then Cherry Bomb worked. Then Cherry Bomb worked. And since Cherry Bomb, it sounded the same. And what I'm like, if it's not broken, whatever, cool. But I'm just saying, I think it should evolve. Like, and that don't mean, and I think it doesn't mean like you can do like West Side Gun, right? For as a random example, and I would say someone else, but people won't know them, so I can't. But as West Side Gun, like Hitler Wears Hermes 9, Hitler Wears Hermes 10, and 11 all sound different, but it's the same thing. But they all sound different. Why can't Tyler do that? This is my point, you get me? Like, you can evolve and still be the same. West Side Gun fans aren't like, oh, he's sold out, because he just evolved. It gets better.
I feel like if we play...
That's my point.
I feel like we play tape for tape, we could probably say certain songs. Like, you just have a certain sound, that certain maybe 2-3 songs that do sound similar, but I can't say the whole production will sound the same.
But can you think about?
I feel that's taken away so much because
it's not though, but it's unfair for you to say that because you haven't listened to them.
I think it's because I feel like we're harsher on him because we expect like.
I'm not even being harsh on him. I like Tyler.
So are you saying that if you had like the last 3 projects or whatever from Tyler and put them next to each other, you could put them all in the same project?
Yeah.
Is that how you feel?
Yeah.
Okay.
I reckon the big difference is with Tyler, it literally just the character changes. Like if it was Igor, it was Flower Boy, now it's this Chroma person. Like all it does, it's like a different identity but the same sound. Okay. And to me, I just think you could just evolve. But again, like it depends on what you're trying to achieve. Like you keep on talking about like Tyler being, like the really pure one, but he is playing into the numbers, because if he wasn't, it would probably be sounding different. But it's not, because it works.
I don't know, because it's that. I think it works because I think it works because like obviously it's growing because all of his fans to have a cult following is they grow with you in it, they evolve with you in it. Like most of the fans that listen that were weird kids that did like Skylar was for kids that wore chinos and skateboarded and shit like that.
But do you know what it was?
When he first came out, that's who he was.
There's where I think there's a misconception. I think that's who he was. It's not who he's for. He was for fucking everyone.
He influenced the generation to start wearing chinos and 5-panel hats. I mean, sorry, that's facts.
Yeah, he was what was needed at the time, and the whole future movement and everything was so bling Maybach music, big cars, Bugattis. Look at this, and then you got this group of skater kids who don't give a shit, they're having fun, they've got this tag.
Wayne was from Skater Kids too, though?
No, but he was fake skater.
He was fake
skater. Wayne played into it.
Wayne
played. He was a skater later on in life.
All the Skater Kids were bumping Lil Wayne, bro. All of them.
Tyler was really that.
Yeah, that whole truck fix shit was like, all right, you're an old. He's skating later on in life, and it's cool. Learn whenever you want. Like I know now he's a good skater,
but he saw that work.
Yeah, he's
because of like on Future and shit. But it wasn't even just on Future. It was it was whole Beast Coast movement as well. Besides them, it was the Beast Coast. It was like Joey Badass. It was Flatbush. It was the underachievers.
Tyler was smoking.
And if you ask someone like me, that was where the good shit was.
Yeah, he was smoking, but that's when this new scene popped up where we was like, we don't need to listen to Meek Mill and all these guys. We can listen to guys who are barring out on some sick beats and they're living an everyday life like me and doing this cool shit and whatever. And even the fashion and everything's attainable.
They changed fashion. They made Supreme popping.
That's it.
In the UK until Yonkers and that whole shit.
The influence goes way beyond music. Yeah, the influence goes way beyond.
One of the people whole style from that era, mate. I went to LA back then and was like, fucking, oh sick, yeah, I'm gonna go Supreme and that. Walked up like straight outside. Tyler's just there with like all his homies who are just skating.
Yeah.
It's like Yonkers had already dropped and he's just still chilling on Fairfax.
It's fucking crazy.
He's nothing. He was just like, oh yeah, what's going on? I was wearing a Trash Talk t-shirt. It was the punk band that they're homies with.
Yeah.
I just got talking to him for like 20 minutes and was just sat outside.
And everyone says that.
Trash Talk did the tune with Flatbush Zombies when they've got like the 360 camera.
Yeah, they did.
Crazy. And on the bikes and shit.
Shout out Lee from Trash Talk. He's got a sick brand.
Yeah, man. And Flatbush Zombies. But that whole scene,
his influence, I feel like
plus ASAP Yams, like ASAP Mob, ASAP Yams, this whole new wave then, that whole shit was cool, and I feel like Tyler was like the leader of the pack of this new like yo.
But then he was too weird. Everyone was just like.
I feel like there was two sides with that. That's the first time I felt like there was a West and East Coast shit. Because you had the West Coast that was all on Future, and then you had all like you said, Joey Badass, Pro Era, all the fucking early Flatbush shit. That first A-Start mixtape, that was crazy.
All I remember is Tyler was hard R&B me a lot, bro. He was, bro. 100%. Yes, he was.
At that time, edgy music was.
I know, but it was just like I was listening to it, and
because it was edgy music was not the wave then.
It was missing, and Tyler came brought it back.
Tyler
was like Eminem low key.
Tyler was just popular. Like edgy music wasn't popular because, bro.
Yeah, it's like that. It's like that drop of ink in the milk. When the milk is the way it is for ages, to change that.
People saying that Tyler was ruining him,
and that's what he said about him.
At that time, was saying that he was ruining hip hop. So to be
because he was so out there.
I mostly use the badasses, the Timberland, everyone. Yo, Tyler sick on him. All end up going and doing a shit. You mind what I'm saying? For me, who I know, who listened to hip hop at a time when that shit was weird, and all the man were weird, and everyone's like, yo, that's weird, and all that, and the kids that listen to that were weird, and that's how everyone perceived it. To me now, I'm not an advocate of Tyler Creator. For me now, I can say, obviously I understand you're saying from Cherry Bomb's not involved, but as a listener, as someone that can now listen to a full Tyler Creator project, you couldn't. I don't know shit about the Odd Future tapes and all that from back in the day.
Nor do I.
Like, so when my ears pricked up was when I noticed the change.
Is he top 20 of all time?
Yeah, definitely.
Top 20.
Who? Tyler the Creator? Top 20 of all time?
All time.
Absolutely not.
No, he's not even top 5 Odd Future. He's not even top 5 Odd Future.
Agreed, sick.
He's not even top 5 Odd Future.
You top 5 Odd Future.
Can't have this guy, bro. Even your own boy, right? So,
Earl number 1.
Tell us.
Sweatshirt clears him. Dom Kennedy clears him. Frank Ocean.
Dom Kennedy's not old, no.
Vince
Dom Kennedy's not Odd Future.
Domo Genesis.
Was Vince Staples Odd Future?
No, Vince Staples was Odd Future.
Yes, bro.
He was Odd Future.
Was Vince Staples Odd Future?
Nah, he wasn't. Vince Staples was
Alright.
Google it.
Yes, he was.
No. Vince wasn't. So OG was like what? Domo Genesis, Hodgie, Mike G,
Mike G.
Left Brain.
All these man that he's naming are better than Tyler rapping.
Where are they?
I like Earl as a rapper.
Shout out to Mike G.
Salute Mike G. I said that like real crazy, but he's actually cool. He's actually
The point isn't where they are, bro. The point is
I battle soon, by the way.
Yo, so shout Mike G from there. He's like,
Mike G. Mike G.
All the others, it's a myth. Earl Sweatshirt.
Earl Sweatshirt is a better rapper than Tyler.
Nah, but you go
Agreed, coach.
What rapper makes better music?
That's what we're talking about.
I'd say Earl Sweatshirt's a better rapper than Tyler.
All day.
Yeah, he's a better rapper, but Tyler makes better music than all of them.
I wouldn't say
that's
Tyler
subjective.
Makes you know what? I know what you say, but I only think that's because we've listened to more Tyler the Creator songs because he gets more of a push.
Go listen to Alchemist and go listen to Alchemist and Earl Sweatshirt's project together. Then tell me that Tyler's a better rapper than Earl Sweatshirt.
Better rapper.
I just said Earl Sweatshirt's a better rapper.
Tell me he makes better music. Tell me,
Tyler makes the best music.
Go listen to what's it called?
I'll be real. My favorite rappers, when I talk about like rappers as in like a lyricists and performers of rap specifically, generally speaking, they're not the ones I would say have the best songs, and that even comes from like my favorite rappers of all time. Like,
no, I'm giving you
good songs, but they don't have the music.
Yeah, I'm giving you an example. Go listen to Voir Dial by what's it called, Alchemist and Earl Sweatshirt, and tell me Tyler the Creator makes better music than that.
But if he said he does, it would be subjective.
If you tell me it does, yeah, it's subjective. But it doesn't.
I understand what you're saying, but I'm saying like production, beats, like you might not necessarily like certain things that I like. So like,
that's why I said it's subjective.
I'm partial to R&B and certain songs that you might watch.
No. That's what I'm saying. It's very subjective.
What I'm saying is on the spectrum of what I class production as, like, bro, like he's like to someone like, bro, like after Pharrell, I never thought I'd get, unless you're getting a beat for Pharrell, you never hit anything that sounds remotely like that. For him to even be like there, like to me, as someone like when I first heard Beautiful, Frontin', and Neptune's Nori, all that kind of shit, bro, like it's into like production wise, as in like musically, realistically, if I'm being real, he makes me better music than a lot of actual artists.
That's true. That's why you have to give it Tyler, because Tyler is doing pretty much absolutely everything off the record. He's creating the record.
I can point you in the direction of an album that Earl Sweatshirt produced top to bottom. Himself,
as far as
everything.
As far as a rapper, I'm saying.
Other than like if that was Kanye, when Kanye West was doing what Tyler was doing, it was, oh my god, this guy's amazing. He makes all the beats, he raps on them too. And Kanye West's rapping was not that good.
Kanye West is not that strong a rapper, and everyone gets mad at me when I say that. But it's true. He was never like a great writer or any of those.
We've not had another person like.
But he was a better producer than. He's one of the best producers of all time.
Kanye is fucking amazing.
Of course, yeah. I'm just saying we've not had enough.
I hate to say it, but
he is in it.
From a hip hop perspective.
I even like the shit that people didn't like of Kanye.
Are you saying Kanye? We've not had one like Kanye from a hip hop perspective.
No, I'm not saying we've not had another. Like we've just not had another rapper that makes his own beats and he's doing.
I would say we've not had another musician like Kanye.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I'm just saying the whole.
Nowhere near him. You're talking about Kanye West.
I'm not saying. We're not comparing.
It's not even close.
It's not close, bro.
The full package.
Create control. Like it's all
the full package.
But I'm saying, like Kanye's next to Prince and MJ and Eminem and Elvis and Madonna.
Maybe.
Kanye's that we can.
Tyler's still cool. Maybe he's obviously still, but he's had his 808s and heartbreaks moments really where he switched over.
Anyway, Heartbreaks has got to be West's like one of smaller projects. We're talking about the
I'm saying the switch.
Right, it was shocking. Yeah, it was shocking. It was like, what the fuck?
Yeah, it was a big switch.
Cherry Bomb was Tyler Creator's switch. But when he stopped being like, yeah, like touching boys.
Yeah, all that shit.
No, but he didn't have as many. But he definitely didn't have many.
It was that kind of music though. It was, he was saying weird shit.
We could end up going on about Tyler all day, but I will say, going from that Tyler point, like we're saying, what we can agree on is he definitely made a big core, solid fan base over years of creating this thing, which brings into question Uzi's sales. Uzi's done what, 60k first week. But the question I'm posing is that context, because of the repeat, he's appealing, and I'm not saying I'm going to pose this question to you. Hold on, let me just get this up. Yeah, let me bust this. So pause. Is he appealing? Is he appealing to the lowest hanging fruit of fan? And when the whole, because if you look at it, Uzi's the most commercial rap going right now. This guy's going on Kai Cenat's shit. Yeah, he's in Mozart on Fortnite. This kid, like kids are listening to this guy.
He's just for context. Just for a bit of context, Uzi sold 60k on Eternally Take 2, and on Eternally Take 1 sold, I think, 300 or 400k first week.
Right. This is it,
and that was a couple of years ago. So that's.
But has Uzi? Because Uzi has that, we listen to rap music and play Fortnite and do the dancing and we watch I Show Speed and Kai Cenat and because there is so many fans like that. No, but that is legit what it is. This is what it is.
Gen Z motherfuckers who are on Instagram comment sections.
I honestly think they just lost a lot of their audience to country music. I honestly think that's because they're listening to what they're told to listen to, and this is cool, right? So right now it's fucking Lil Uzi, and it was Future, Lil Uzi, and all that drugged out sound music. He's got his core bass. He's got that built bass.
That's the difference, right? So Tyler's got this cult following.
They're not going
that he built over a long time,
and not just a cult following.
Uzi riding a mainstream wave.
Facts,
bro. How could you keep dying on the worst hills, bro? You keep dying on the worst hills because how?
Wait. Let him say it.
Because how on earth can you sit there and pull your face at me saying he's not got that anymore when he sold 60k from 400?
Uzi has got a cult following. Of course,
I don't agree. I don't agree.
I'm on the thinking that
I'm saying that's what Tyler does.
Yes.
Uzi doesn't.
So Uzi came up in an era where that doesn't happen.
You have two main options as an artist. You spend time cultivating a fan base from doing what you do, and they're like diehard fans of you. So you can now go on to do X, Y, and Z, and they're gonna support the things that you're doing to a degree, to an extent. But I don't think so. I think what Uzi had was he was on a wave, and the wave was popping.
The wave supported by the industry.
Falling off. He's with the wave. He's crashing back down with the wave because he doesn't have his own thing.
A mainstream wave with a mainstream agenda, which has switched now to country and Western music.
Uzi came up in a generation. Uzi came up in a generation where it's here today, gone tomorrow. You got to think Tyler broke in around 2010. Right, let me finish my point before you start going. Tyler the Creator came up in around 2010, 2011, right? Just before shit started to really change. Now Uzi started to blow up in 2016, bro. Rap is here today, gone tomorrow. It's not. Like, it has no longevity about it anymore. Yeah. Like, half of the rappers that were on last year are gone now. Even last year.
Who's got the longevity?
Uzi still sells out all his tours, all his regardless of what he sold. Uzi is one of the only few rappers that everyone still fans of.
Also,
he still relates to the younger generation, like he's on the Kais and that. Bro, most of those rappers that came.
But hold. He's on the Kais and that because
he needs to be now.
He represents that.
You need to be.
He needs to be there.
Kais and that comes up listening to Little Uzi.
Facts. No, but they can both exist in the same universe. You're right.
Of course, what I'm trying to say is that's not like he had to go through Kais.
He does.
Bro,
I'm not saying to you listening to him.
If Uzi deleted Instagram today, right? You will never hear from
There'll be a next kid that fills that space.
Kids will move on within a week. Kids will move on within a week.
Bad world.
I'm saying the Uzi fans come from streaming, world star hip hop. Why am I gonna pay for it?
But that doesn't change the fact that they don't care anymore. Like they're over it. They're over it.
I know. I'm not saying. I'm just saying it makes sense why it sells. He does have a cult following. I'm just saying to his cult following, do you not come up with buying merch? Like there's not kids that come up like going, oh my god, I got a Little Uzi t-shirt. Tyler's got.
Yeah, but that's what I was saying. That's the point I made before when Tyler got on. He was in that little gap where people were still buying shit. Uzi came up in an era where nobody's buying.
And that's why, but this is what I'm saying to you is they have it. Uzi's, your point was that he did not have a cult. I'm saying he does have a cult following like Tyler, but it's different times. So where Uzi comes up where it's streaming and it's numbers and all it matters is Billboard and how much he streams and bots and things like that. Whereas Tyler's era is his cult followers grown up where you buy music. So his following, like his people, his cult following are still buying music. Uzi's followers don't buy music. He's not from that era.
If Uzi played his cards right and was better and made better music and had a better rollout and actually did things and cared more about the art, he could have that. But he doesn't have that.
Is there an era of Uzi's music you liked?
Yeah.
Did you ever like Uzi?
Yeah. I was a fan of Uzi when he first started to get on. Like when he was first coming on, and he did the XXL Cypher.
How old was you when the XXL was that? What, like
the 2016 XXL Cypher? I was in like.
Are you both 23?
I'm 23. He's 22.
So you're a little bit younger than him.
But the same like year in school.
So sorry. Say how old you was again.
I was in year 9, so I was what?
When that XXL Cypher hits, the boys are like, "Fuck, we're seeing this is what." So when that hits, who else was in that Cypher?
21 Savage, Lil Yachty. No. X was years later. 21 Savage, Lil Yachty, Uzi. No, Pete never got on XXL.
One of the shittiest Cyphers ever.
It is. But you know this generation. But this generation, right? Hold that. Yo, that XXL. What do you mean?
Say the names of which ones it was again.
Kodak, 21 Savage, Lil Uzi, Lil Yachty, and who else was on there? Yeah, and Denzel Curry.
I remember the cover of the magazine.
And at that time,
huge names.
At that time, that cipher was like now, like people this generation hold that cipher like it's a fucking it's the best thing in the world.
We thought that was when that came out. We thought that was one of the worst.
So did I. That's why it's weird.
It was a big change.
That's why it's difficult to ask me because I'm more in the same mindset as how you are with rap.
Yeah.
But I also understand what
because
you
come
doing.
from the era where it's not like
I
that.
saw it, but I also I know about all that other shit. I care about that, but this, like, my generation hold that cipher like it's the holy grail.
Lil Yachty said, what was it? It's like, you gonna blow me like it's a holy grail. Like a violin or something? Oh, blow me like a cello. She gonna blow me like a cello. That's when I was like, I was done with Lil Yachty after that.
Blow you like a cello.
He got on a huge on the record is massive, and he said she gonna blow me like a cello.
Was that Lil Yachty?
Yes.
Yeah, that was Lil Yachty.
Cellos don't get blown.
Of course, they're a string instrument. That's like how. And not only did you say that and write it yourself, but other people, it got through production.
No, you didn't.
It got through the mixing them and
Lil Yachty though actually did a very, very, very good job at rebranding and figuring his shit out because now Lil Yachty, out of everyone on that list, Lil Yachty's probably.
No, I've always loved Lil
Probably
Yachty.
like he's probably up there. I'm not a fan of the music, but in terms of rebranding and stuff like that, Lil Yachty did really good because out of everyone, apart from maybe 21 Savage and Kodak.
Denzel Curry's doing it.
Denzel, yeah, but Denzel.
I've never heard that name since.
Denzel Curry's like the doing the least.
No, but Denzel Curry. No.
I've not heard that name in a long time.
But Denzel Curry is
That compared to all them man, he's doing horrible.
No, but Denzel Curry isn't in there.
21. I know, but he was supposed to be.
He was supposed to be, but he fell
That nigga is rich, that's why, bro.
Because that's all he does, like financial advice and shit now.
21
like
Savage.
Wait, no, he's not rapping now. We're talking about the music. Like, Denzel Curry.
Yeah, he's one of the only ones. Denzel Curry is Denzel Curry is a better rapper than all of them, man. You are not wrong, but he's nowhere near them.
That's how it works.
Nowhere.
That's how it works.
I think that was a personal choice, though.
For what? It's not personal. 21 Savage is rich.
Bro, I think that was a personal choice, bro. Like Denzel Curry could have easily gone and done all the big shit that everybody else did.
And done the same cycle of music.
Everything.
Why do you think not?
Do you know why I know that's a bit of a fact? Because ASAP Rocky that wiped them man out with Space Ghost Purple and all that. Do you remember when he was beefing and all that, Young Simmy and all that? And that's what killed Denzel Curry's hype.
It was.
Denzel Curry.
Bro, that happened in like 2011.
And Denzel Curry's not been the same since.
We got like 7 shots.
No, hold on, let me actually get this off.
One mic.
Let me actually get this off.
I agree with you on this one. Let him get this off.
Let's go.
Let him get this off.
Hella wrong. You were talking about a beef that happened in 2011 and 12.
Yes.
That Denzel Curry cipher where he was at his biggest during XXL was in 2016. So what the fuck?
I don't say he's as big as that.
This is what I'm trying to say, bro. Like,
you got an XXL, but his name was
I'll prove this wrong. Can you look up Ultimate?
The Raiders clan shit was like.
The Raiders clan shit is his biggest part. Like,
no, it isn't. Not by any means.
Wait, that ultra shit he's on now is crazy.
No. Look up Ultimate, the music video for that song. You know where it's like, I am the one, no way.
Yo, that's actually a banger.
Yeah, but that's from fucking Soul.
Yeah, no.
Look up the views on that. Look up the views on that, and then try and tell.
We was outside,
bro.
Try and look up the views for that, and then tell me that.
Because you're going off views, but I'm going off outside. I'm going off
finish the point.
I'm going off real life outside, like.
Yeah, right. So
at that point, what was going on?
So when Denzel Curry was in Raider Clan and they were doing a couple they were popping, right? How can you tell me Ultimate, which has probably got hundreds and hundreds and hundreds of millions of views, maybe even a billion? How on earth can you say he was more on in 2011 than then?
He wasn't, because I saw him play to Warehouse Project. What's that?
Yeah,
what's Mayfield Depot? Like 8K, 10K?
Yeah, but you have to. No. You're getting
that shit is crazy.
Hold on, you're getting it messed up. Hold up, you're getting it messed up. You're getting the game messed up. So in order for you to be in front of that audience,
you had to do something to get there. He didn't just show up with that album that you man are talking about later on and went like this. If you remember, that I Am The One That was literally the first viral clip song what got added to every fucking fail video, every video going. True. I didn't know who that guy was and that song, but I knew every word of that song.
I didn't.
That song is an anomaly because the internet had changed. Everything had changed at that point, and a guy fell on his face and go, I am the one, and it'd be a bottle flipping it.
It doesn't mean that the person is on, because you could be a meme and not a single person in the room. Everyone will know that song, but not a single person will tell you what the fuck this is.
So if Denzel Curry was more on, if Denzel Curry was more on in 2011, why didn't he do the XXL Cypher in 2011?
Say that again.
If Denzel Curry was more on in 2011 and 12 during the radio plan era, that's what you
think that Cypher's trash, correct? Right, so do you think that's anything to counter level of Denzel Curry was that good at that point that he did a trash XXL Cypher? Bro. What we're saying is, when I remember when these men were getting millions of views early, and it was A$AP Rocky versus Denzel Curry, and they were going, and it was Beast Coast, and all these, and it was, what's the other thing called? What he called?
Which one? Denzel Curry had never headlined. Denzel Curry had never headlined.
Flatbush Zombies. When all that stuff was coming up, Flatbush Zombies were over it, and you can attest to this. When it was them two going up, man, it was A$AP Rocky versus them, man. They kicked Space Ghost Perp out, and then Raider Clan. Listen, he was like this. Denzel Curry and A$AP Rocky were like this at the time. I'm saying to you, the same fans. I'm saying to you, up. A$AP Rocky was signed to a label. Raider Clan was just underground. I'm saying to you, they were like this. A$AP Rocky smoked him, and Denzel Curry and I went missing because Space Ghost Perp decided to stop making beats anymore for a long time. So I'm saying,
that's not what I'm saying,
bro. So I'm saying to you, this is why he was more on, because I'm saying to you, at that time in hip hop, that was the conversation, bro. That man were on to talk about.
Denzel Curry had never headlined his own show up until then.
When did this stop recording?
Oh no.
Jazz.
It was recording when I went for a piss, so it's not.
And we're building, even next week it'll even be better and more efficient, but every now and again on these first, you'll look back on these first episodes and go, oh, do you remember when you used to have a little cut out?
When we came up.
And
working out.
I remember when the episodes used to cut out and people used to disappear.
But obviously we was...
no green screen, but to finish. But for my last one... So to my last point on that, the XXL type, whatever, because we went so far.
I was so interested in that because it's a generation.
Yo, Sleazy, recap that. We might have lost a bit about the XXL.
Right, so
let's just get back to where we were on that.
Right, so cool. Like, so the A$AP Rocky thing. What I was going off was why I was saying the most on is because when Denzel Curry was like looked at when he was first doing even that ultimate and when he was first doing that Raider Clan and Young Simeon, like they were both like that, and they were the conversation, and they were like pushing hip hop forward, and Beast and Flatbush Zombies and all that. Like no one didn't really want to hear.
You just contradicted yourself.
No, why?
Because you said what's called when he was doing all that, which was years after.
No, he probably.
That's literally the flow of the song that was the biggest thing he's known for.
Bro, Denzel Curry's been doing that flow since back then.
I Am The One That is the biggest Denzel Curry song ever, no?
Yeah, but that song came out in 2015.
But that's the flow he did.
That's the point. I'm saying he's been doing that. I'm saying he's been doing that flow since 2011, bro.
You just said it yourself. That was his biggest song that came out in 2015.
But he's been doing the flow since 2011.
That's not the point.
It is.
That's not the fucking point.
Why
the
is it
point
not?
is he was the most on after that song. That song blew him out of the waters, and after that song, he could come and tour over here.
He was already touring over here.
Can I say something?
No, he was already doing that before. He was already doing that before. That's what I'm trying to say to you, bro. Like,
what
you're downplaying how big Denzel Curry is. By accident, you're not even understanding. When you're saying he was the most on when he did that, bro. Denzel Curry, Flatbush Zombies, bro. I've opened for Flatbush Zombies in Manchester before that song even existed. Them man have been coming over here for ages. Action Bronson, Schoolboy.
You headlined a Flatbush Zombies show, not a Denzel Curry show, though.
What I'm saying to you is that music, them man have been taught. I'm saying on the music.
That scene, it's the same. That was the wave.
These man can attest to it, bro. These man have been touring before. You think from the ultimate song you've been coming over? Come on, bro. Like you downplay.
Nah, bro. I watched all of that I watched all of Young Simmy's career. I watched all of Xavier Wolf. I watched all of their career.
I watched all of their career. Me saying that Denzel Curry's career is nowhere near 21 Savages,
Little
Yachty's, or Kodak Black.
Did I ever say it is?
No, but we were saying
I never said it was.
No, the point actually was that Denzel Curry, his trajectory went off once he fucked with ASAP. Once he fucked with ASAP, that was the thing.
That was the point. But I
once he clashed with ASAP killed him and smoke and fucking Space Ghost Perp. Rocky and ASAP Clan. It is Rocky and ASAP Clan. ASAP Mob. Sorry, they literally brought back that Bone Thugs and 3-6, and it's all good now. And it's no, but it's all good now. It's all good now that Suicide Boy and all these are here, and they've been here for a while. But at the time, that sound was missing, and Rocky was the biggest. Like
for doing all that.
This guy is next. This guy is next. So.
I watched it.
But how old was you when you watched it?
Bro, you know I watched that.
No, I'm not saying you didn't, but I'm saying how old was you when you watched that shit? Because we're like in our 20s outside, bro.
What I'm saying to that's what
I'm not saying take away your opinion.
Yeah, I know, but how can you argue with the fact that Denzel Curry himself as a person was more on after he got a song that was his biggest song
because
ever?
I said, and I don't know if it caught on the footage, his biggest song ever was nothing to do with him or the song. It was a meme.
It was a meme.
Yeah,
it was a meme, but that don't matter because it still sent him. It sent him.
It did, but what did he do with even that? So he loses to ASAP, and he loses to ASAP.
Nah, because for a good few years after Ultimate, after that drop, he didn't just fall off straight away.
No, but I think But I think
he had a good run.
But no one knows about it. No one knows about it. No one knows about it.
We're never gonna say
we don't know about that.
Imperial charted. I'm sure Imperial.
But let me just because let me tell you because let me break down this to you. Let me break down this.
That's a fact you can't argue with.
But it might have charted, but it would have done better if it.
I'm saying to you at one point. You know who ASAP Rocky is now and how far he's gone. I'm saying to you at one point in his career, Denzel Curry and ASAP Rocky were going at the same trajectory. They clashed. So I'm saying to you,
and radio and labels pick a side. And bro, listen, the way the industry works, labels and radio pick a side, bro. That's what happens. You pick a side with who is going to give you a more fruitful relationship.
Until Ultimate came out, and then they started rocking with Curry again.
But Curry, they've never rocked with Curry over ASAP Rocky. Never. It's totally
a different point now, though. That's not what I'm saying.
You just brought up a different point.
I'm not saying
it's an umbrella of points.
I'm not saying
there's multiple points.
I'm not saying that
it's an argument.
I'm not saying that they fuck with Rocky more than Denzel. That'd be a stupid thing to say. I'm saying that Curry had a fucking run after Ultimate.
No, because you're always going to. But no one knows about it.
Just say
name the run of singles.
I know.
Imperial charted.
What's the Imperial album?
Right, his whole album charted.
It charted. It would have done a lot better with a lot more of the mainstream media and machine behind him, which it would have been. No, it's not. I'm making a point, bro. It's not. I'm making a point.
It wouldn't have been bigger if he didn't beef with Rocky. Of course, it could have been bigger, but it's still charted.
So then you admit the friction between him and Rocky made an affliction on his career.
But I don't admit that he was more on before that, because Ultimate, I think personally he got more on after that.
Week for
15K, bro. What was Rocky's?
I just said they're not comparable. Rocky's a
15K is apparently way more than what Imperial actually did. 15K is later. It is most recent.
Rocky's a fucking global superstar. It's reality.
Right, but what we're saying,
before that, Denzel Curry could have been that.
I never said that Denzel was bigger than Rocky.
The point is, Denzel could have been that.
I'm saying, so the point is,
Rocky ate them two artists up, and I'm not bigging up Rocky for that. I love them two artists. But Rocky's machine ate them up, because in the industry, before now you can do the independent grind. Fuck the gatekeepers and whatever. But back then you still couldn't. And the A&Rs, the tastemakers, and the label guys are shitbags. And so once something's semi-hot, they'll pick a side with that no matter what. I'm with that. I'm with that. All right, please come to us. Give us the exclusive first. You got an enemy. All right, we won't play him. And that's been age old. And I think Denzel Curry was a victim of that. And obviously his talent shone and overrid, because once people heard that,
the only point I'm making is Denzel Curry wasn't this absolute nothingness after that. He wasn't that because
I would say in the mainstream he was a nothingness.
I wouldn't say that. I disagree with that.
You are very, very, very tapped in.
Yeah, into the underground. He was not mainstream. I haven't heard even the name since the XXL.
Right.
Yeah,
I'm not saying now though, but I'm not saying now.
I've not heard him since the XXL.
But I'm saying then. That's when
but we have to give him.
I'm saying then.
These times we might be a little tapped out of hip hop.
Yeah, no, I'm not.
Denzel Curry's fucking tapped out, and he's in. And
if you've got a point to make, he is, bro. He's huge,
bro. No one is saying that.
Put your mic to your face.
No one is saying.
There's a million out there that's going to agree with him, and there's people that are going to agree with us.
I'm not saying that he's not.
No, say you bust your gun.
Yeah. You kept saying that he was that he weren't on after this Rocky shit.
I said that he went mid. I said he went mid.
No, you're just saying. We're just saying to us.
But he didn't. Yeah, but this is what I'm saying now. Does you two? No, right. So yeah. So you two.
It's all subjective.
So you two are saying.
Let's ask the older. Let's ask the older.
No, but you two. No, but you two.
I don't know the fuck any of them.
You two are saying that you don't think he was on. You two are saying that you don't think the Rocky shit threw him off.
Yeah.
Me and him are both letting you know, bro. He was fucking huge, bro.
No, he was huge. No, we was there, bro.
We
don't watch it. We don't just don't watch it. This is my job, my profession. You're talking about.
You just admitted that
I said to him, no, and I'm playing advocacy. I'm not saying that's what I'm saying. There's a chance we might not have been as tapped in as a fan because of you, because we're on our music grind at the time.
You're letting me fight this battle alone. Speak up.
No, man's huge, isn't it?
That's not the thing. We're not saying he wasn't huge. Of course he's huge.
I'll wait on it.
The timeline. Have you been listening to Denzel Curry since I'm talking about, right?
Yeah.
I'm saying ASAP.
Am I wrong in what I'm saying? Am I wrong in what I'm saying? So
ASAP, obviously.
I'm wrong in what you're saying.
That's not what I'm saying.
Oh, because that's what we're saying.
I'm not saying that.
We're not saying he's small. What are you saying that we're not saying?
I'm not saying that ASAP didn't eat him up. I'm not saying that ASAP didn't eat him up. Obviously they fucking did. But Denzel Curry, after the Raider Clan era, after Space Ghost Purp had already been hated on by absolutely everyone and their fucking dog, after all this shit had already happened, Denzel Curry still went on to have a very fruitful career for a while.
That's not a question.
You're saying that he went on.
He sells out.
You're saying that he got knocked off after that, and that's not true.
Yeah, you can still make a fruitful career knocked off, though.
I said after the ASAP Rocky thing,
he did, because he could have been one of the biggest stars in the world.
You're saying in 2015 he had a viral hit. 2011 is Raider Clan. 2015 is his biggest hit. But that's a good 4 years of
he had a meme.
Right, this is a good 4 years of you can't tell me a tune in between then and ultimate. So I'm saying to you,
he came back and had a run though.
Yo, Denzel, you should do a tune.
Came back and had a run. No, but you've been saying this
I'm not
chat, let us know if we're on two different points.
Mark, hear what I'm saying.
And chat, hit that sub button.
Did I not say after ASAP Rocky, he went quiet and then came back?
He did, and I'm not
right. So then now,
no, but he comes back.
That's what I'm saying. And he's been fighting the point. He's been fighting the point. Going, he's a musician.
No, but
he's not shit. And I'm saying that. This is what I said the whole time.
Oh, you've also said.
Nah, you're not.
Shotty,
you done?
We need a whistle episode. We need a whistle.
Hold it down.
I need an air horn.
For real.
We need to do it.
Go on. Bro, what was you going to say? Because we need to get to a common ground very fast in the next few sentences. So what is your general point?
Let's summarize this.
My point
you start and then we'll follow with Sleazy after.
My point is, Denzel Curry was not more on.
Yeah.
But so the timeline, just for context.
Yeah, you
timeline.
think he was his most
he was on. No, he was on 2011, whatever. Huge. Beef with Rocky happens, goes quiet, comes back, has a massive song, goes on a big run.
It's undeniable.
Everyone in my generation was listening to Denzel Curry them times.
Yeah.
Had a massive run.
Yeah.
And was doing XXL, was doing everything. Denzel Curry was like on that list of people you called up at a certain point.
Yeah.
Before Ultimate, whether it was a meme or not, he wasn't more on than he was. He wasn't more on in 2011 than he was after Ultimate. That's my point. He might have been on, but he wasn't more on in 2011.
Can I ask you something?
Huge fan base, especially after Ultimate.
Exactly.
The fan base sort of following him. And
but so have Insane Clown Posse.
Right.
Can I ask you something?
Right.
Do you think if all these things he did after the Rocky beef would have been bigger, more successful, and had more of a mainstream back into it, and more of a chance at being what he was supposed to be in 2011? Because it wasn't just here's another guy. Like Denzel was one of the leaders. Like this is the guy. This is one that, as with ASAP Rocky and with 21 and all these guys that came out, Denzel was there forefront. That's why he got put in the XXL. Without the beef, he probably ends up having a massive Kanye song. He probably ends up having a massive fucking Busta Rhymes and everyone feature and being one of the biggest stars going.
Listen, let me add a point. Let me add a point.
But the radio and that get scared because they don't want to piss ASAP off because ASAP's got this guaranteed group audience.
Like I was saying, after you are thinking it 2011, 2011 to get put on a freshman list, so news artists
was massive. It was huge.
2016, when you've been out since 2011, is like getting a newcomer award, bro. At a time when you're already
that is mad. I never thought of that, you know.
How good Denzel Curry is, and think about the cypher that you heard him on.
To be out in 2011 and be on a freshman in 2016 is wild.
It is super crazy. That means you have to start again. It means you have to start again. That's what it sounds like. You have to start again.
To think that he would,
BBC introducing. Hey, BBC introducing. Denzel Curry. BBC introducing.
That's wild, bro.
But hear what I'm saying. So obviously to think, he came out in 2011, with ASAP Rocky, in the Beast Coast, Joey Badass and all that. And to think that he come up with them, man, and the cypher that he came back on was with on a freshman cypher with 21 Savage, Little Yachty, Kodak Black.
Man said Little Yachty, you know, that sounds
So does that just further prove my point that he was more on then than he was then? Because he fell off because
Rocky never touched a cypher.
He was beefing with Rocky and then he came back with the cypher.
ASAP Rocky never touched a double XL cypher. Do you know why? Because he's beyond that. That's what I'm saying to you. If he was at that point,
who said that Denzel Curry was bigger than Rocky? No one said that.
No, that's not what he's saying.
Said that.
That's the imaginary argument in the podcast. He's not,
you're saying that Rocky. You're saying
that.
Yeah, but you're saying that Rocky never did it because he was bigger.
He's not saying that he was bigger than ASAP. He's not saying he was bigger than ASAP or Brett. He's just saying that he's using him as an example because he's saying that ASAP was already bigger than ever getting on a cypher like that in the first place.
Yeah,
whereas he wasn't. Even though he'd been around or popped off in 2011 originally, he was not bigger than being on a freshman cypher.
Yeah, but that's not what I'm saying. I'm saying
that's what I'm saying. I'm relaying that.
I'm saying what's it called? Obviously, there's not a single world where Denzel Curry's bigger than Rocky.
Well, at the time, at the same level.
Oh my God, can I finish? Bro. There's not a single time where Rocky's bigger, and whether he should have been, coulda, woulda, shoulda, whatever the fuck, don't matter. He could have been bigger, he should have been bigger, whatever you want to say, cool. The only fucking point I'm making is that he was more on, even though, yes, he did the XXL side, that doesn't mean you're fucking the biggest thing, because Rocky didn't do it because he was already bigger. My whole fucking point is, Denzel Curry in 2016 and 2011, in 2016, he was more of a household name. More people knew of Denzel Curry than they did in 2011. That's my only fucking point.
Probably.
Yeah, but that's been my point from the start.
But in that linear though.
No, because you tried to say that's literally. Don't make it deeper. Don't make it deeper than that. That was my only point. He was more on in 2016 than he was in 2011.
I don't know.
That's my only thing.
No, but on and known are different.
On and known.
We have to draw a conclusion. We have to draw a conclusion to this. We have.
Mad world.
So you touched on Drake and Kendrick then.
Yes.
That is insane though, because Drake, when we put in perspective Drake, and I know I said it before with Kanye, but Drake really is like numbers wise and
superstar, superstar,
beyond.
megastar.
You're talking Michael Jackson, and I'm pretty sure a lot of Michael Jackson's records have been broke by Drake.
Only
biggest streamed artist ever, and all this, like,
massive,
across so many genres.
And with a huge back catalog, which means he's just getting.
And for the longest time, it seemed like he could do no wrong. It didn't matter. He was touching.
Why did I just say yes? Like that was a normal fucking way to go. I was like, yeah, that's exactly the one.
But at the time, I swear that he was touching Jamaican music, and he'd get popcorn and all these, and everyone's backing him. He touched Houston music, everyone's with. No matter what he did, he couldn't make a step wrong. No matter how weird it was, he couldn't make a step wrong. Everyone was fucking with him. All of a sudden,
was it weird though? I don't know if it was weird.
It was never weird.
No. Okay, all right. No, what I will say
he makes a good bop. Him and his team make a really good bop.
So what I will say was at the beginning, people like us, generally speaking, because I remember as a kid doing this, people like us and people who are like into hip hop, into rap already, were looking at Drake like, you're soft, we don't want to hear it.
Yeah.
At the beginning. So people were like, this guy's a soft, we don't really fuck with how he does that. You know what I'm saying? A lot of the like,
because the singing and rapping was so weird.
Exactly.
You didn't do both.
We considered that as soft unless you only did one.
You got
we respected a lot of singers, but when they tried to do both, we were like, okay, this is just a soft rap. He ain't rapping about nothing real. We don't want to hear it. But then, as time went on, and he was making like hit after hit after hit, and some of his stuff was really rappy. Like even if you go back to the mixtape,
comeback season,
the mixtape, what was it? This isn't even that far back.
So far gone.
Nah, bro. But after that, if you're reading this, is too late.
Yeah. Was that classed as a mixtape?
It was a tape. It was
That's
never
when I lived there.
That
listen, they changed the street signs in Toronto. They put the fucking hands on the street signs. You know when it says stop on the street?
That mixtape made the hip hop heads go, okay. In my opinion,
What were some of the songs on that?
But let's remove those whole elements, because at the time we weren't talking about Quentin Miller. When he dropped that, it was like he was doing his thing still, but he had a lot more. He was rapping. He was doing raps in the hook and then straight back to rapping, punchline rapping. That he had a lot of good tracks. That
For
were like
context, can you remember any of the songs at the time?
Energy.
Reading This Is Too Late.
Energy, 10 bands, lose yourself.
Bands. What was it called? 10 bands.
10 bands.
Shit.
Energy.
That shit was smoking.
Know yourself.
That was a lot of really good songs where it was a lot of heavy rapping.
And he had, bro, the way Toronto was at the time.
Yeah.
Oh my God! If you're a Toronto watcher, if you're from Toronto and you're watching this shit, you fucking know what the city was like at that time, bro.
He's a Canadian.
And from that point,
crazy, bro.
From that point, I feel like he was more respected across the board. Even rap people were like, yeah, Drake raps. Drake, he's a rap.
He's been rapping on. Like his first ever tape, he's like, come back season, and it's like...
He had a point to prove with if you're reading this stuff.
Like,
he had a point.
At the time, he was still, like, looked at as, like, kind of written off.
I think that Scorpion's got some of his best rapping.
But if you read This Is Too Late, is when he legit become the biggest artist on the planet.
That's when he literally said thank you to everyone who was calling him a singer, really.
Take Care was before that.
Take Care's his best work.
It was like, we're getting there.
His best work.
Let's,
Take Care was when like he mixed the R&B perfect.
Yeah, he did the Marvin's Room, which was like the song.
Got every girl in the world.
It still hit for some reason.
We said, man, we gonna be alright if people drink on every hook, and it's not wrong.
Don't get me started. Look, Wayne.
Wayne said it though.
Wayne. Not only did he change the game, I won't go on a big tangent about Wayne. Not only did he change the game with his own essence and his own style and the mixtape and punching in and the volume of his work, how much work he did. Not only did he do that, he signed Nicki Minaj, who, as much as her career's gone wherever it's gone, and she's had all this bullshit go on with.
She's still smoking shit.
Again,
her fan base are one like some of the craziest out of everyone.
But you know, like when he got her, Itty Bitty Piggy and all that. When
yo, whoa, remember that? Yo, remember she did the warning joint. The Piggy, oh my!
I'll be real.
I was on the plane. I was on the plane with Dwayne.
Most of them.
J Mills and all that.
Yeah, most of them went down.
But Nicki was special.
Big stars though.
Yeah.
Drake and
Tyga was not on.
Tyga, all right.
He had a run though. He had a run though.
Crazy.
Yeah, he had a run. He had a run and a half.
Compared to the others, he had a moment.
Tyga had a crazy. Before Kylie, Tyga was crazy.
Nah, but do you know why?
Hijacked era and that like that era.
But do you know why? No, stop. Do you know why? It's because that machine has just churned out Nicki Minaj and Drake. So who's next? Tyga. We're already.
I
like
agree.
This.
I actually agree.
We're already like this. And then
short. His run was
But it was different though. But it was different though. But it was different. Tyga was different though.
Tyga with Chris Brown, bro.
And it didn't sound like the other shit coming out on Cash Money either. It didn't sound like.
It just doesn't. Fair enough.
He's
doesn't compete with Nicki and Drake.
And Tyga was one of the first people to really like do a big song with Thug. Pass Me the Hookah was one of
T.I.
T.I. was the first.
If it ain't about the money.
Pass me
the They had a lot of artists.
It wasn't as big as if it ain't about the money though.
No, but it was. That's not my point. Is that Tyga was one of the first people to do it.
Is that true? Was Tyga before Ain't About the Money?
Pass Me the Hookah was before Ain't
About the Money.
Yeah. And that was and
I'm literally asking for the context of the podcast.
You're the full guy, bro.
Thug is the best rapper of all time.
If
it ain't about the money, is a lot bigger than that song though.
Yeah, no, it's bigger. But my point is like that was one of the that helped.
Pass Me the Hookah was in every single bar.
Yeah, that helped.
Well, let's see.
Pass Me the Hookah was up there.
Baby, pay me the hookah. Which one was first?
When's Ain't About the Money?
On the cup, you know, they're like months apart.
It was Hookah though, no?
Right. Ain't About the Money was June 2014.
June 2014.
Yeah.
And then Hookah was...
Baby, pay me the hookah. I love that song though. I'm not gonna lie.
Yo, this is actually the most ADHD podcast in the world because I just realized
Hookah was first. Hookah was
alright, okay.
Yeah. No, fair enough.
So, before...
But it wasn't the biggest one. I'd like to see which one had the bigger fucking budget behind it. I'm not moving the goalposts in the context of a song. That's the context of a record.
I think which one was out.
No, hip hop is not the way a fucking song sounds. There's a run out of a record, bro. No, it's not how we got there. It's not how we got there.
Forget it. My main point anyway, before we went off on was about Drake's movement. And
myself alive.
Pause. When he went onto that road after, if you're reading this, it's too late. He was like relatable to a lot of rappers, not everyone, but a lot more rappers, and a lot more people accepted him as a rapper. And if people would make that no, he's a pop artist argument, there was a lot more pushback than there would have been before that.
Yeah.
So like he was very much impossible to criticize effectively when he was like at his top. People did it, but nothing stuck. He still would hit after hit after hit.
I think the girls. I think everybody said
Kendrick.
No, but with Drake.
Kendrick came out.
No, but hey, Sleazy, check this.
No,
but start this. Big up all communities, yeah. He's got to start pausing, man.
Mad.
Will Smith, that candy tune that he's talking about was...
Fuck Will Smith!
It's him talking about different women, like...
You know what's actually crazy? I had to give Will Smith these flowers at this point because that's twice in this podcast.
I'm so glad. No. Well, let me bring Will Smith up for the third time.
Will Smith.
No. Fuck Will Smith! Fuck Will Smith! Fuck Will Smith! Will Smith, let me tell you about Will Smith, right?
Big up Will Smith.
No. Let me tell you about Will fucking Smith.
Shout out Will Smith, man.
This motherfucker and his whole family creep me out. They creep me the fuck.
Okay, but shout out Will Smith.
Well, yeah, they're a bit odd.
No, listen. It's
I'm not shouting out his family though.
Will Smith. Will Smith. Why?
What?
Will Smith is AI and he's scary. I knew that's what you was gonna say.
Bad Boys.
Yeah, great. I love Will Smith. I love Will Smith. No, bro, listen to me. Black Mirror, bro. No, honestly.
Fresh Prince of Bel-Air, bro. You remember that?
My favorite. I love it.
Remember that episode when he said, "My dad want me."
Don't do that. That's just a meme on Twitter. I'll tell you, some other episodes.
And he cried on Uncle Phil's, and he cried on Uncle Phil's.
Nah, we love rest in peace, Uncle Phil.
Remember when he got shot for Carlton? Remember?
Yeah, but listen. No, listen. Let's take it to real.
Do you know what they taught us as kids, bro? camaraderie, brotherhood, friendship, not to snitch, how to talk to
Is it a script?
bitches.
No, Sleaze. I'm not debating none of that. I'm with you. No, and this is the point. No, stop. Let me get my point across here.
I slapped Chris Rock in the face for talking about it.
Do you think Will Smith's ever been to Scunthorpe?
You reckon Will Smith's
If he's been there, he's murdered someone there. Will Smith killed someone in Scunthorpe in a one
Did
room
Will
bed.
Smith catch a body in
In a
Scunthorpe?
1-bedroom bed and breakfast has killed a prostitute in Scunthorpe, bro. I'm fucking no, not allegedly. I'm certain.
It's happened.
Will Smith, and I don't think he blinked. I don't think he blinked the whole time. I don't think his eyes lack moisture. His eyeballs are constantly moist.
His eyes didn't close once.
Yo, he's never blinked. Will Smith's never blinked. Yo, Will Smith's creepy as shit, bro.
Oh my god.
You're actually scared of him.
He's going mad.
Will Smith's my fever dream, bro.
Is that your biggest fear?
Yo, Will Smith is legit my biggest fear.
Shout out Will Smith.
This is your new Canada thing. This is last week he couldn't stop speaking.
I'm being honest.
This week he's on a tangent about how much he hates Will Smith.
No, that's dismissing how creepy
It just
Will
puts
Smith
it just
Shout out Will
instills fear
Smith.
in him when he hears that name, so he has to go on about it.
But he didn't hear it.
In it,
It's on his mind.
Will
I don't even know
Smith,
what movie changed it. But
and
it
even his
changed.
missus, like they're just like Will Smith, J
When
Dog.
did Will Smith become weird? Like,
I want to say like.
when did he Wild Wild West?
Anytime I seen the actual Will Smith, not a
Why
guy.
you saying
the
it
Fresh
like,
Prince.
do you mean like he's the actual Will Smith? Like,
Because you're talking
playing
about
a character.
characters. You're talking about you're you're talking about characters. You're talking about
I'm saying
Fresh Prince.
Yeah.
You're talking about Wild Wild West. You're talking about the staples of your childhood that you hold dear, and it happens to be this man. But whenever we see this man, whenever we see this man in context of Will Smith and him just speaking on his own or interact, he's fucking creepy as shit, and it's about time people speak about it.
Shout out Will Smith for being Shotty Horroh's biggest fan.
Yo, I am a Will Smith-ophobic. I'm a Smith-ophobic.
Yo, K-Shine, take notes.
Yeah, K-Shine, take notes. No, I'm a Smith-ophobic. All the kids.
K-Shine, bring out Will Smith.
What if he brings out Will Smith? If he brings out Will Smith, bro.
I'll tell him to his face, Will, you scare me.
You're terrifying.
You're AI.
he's gonna K-Shot's gonna hate with the crazy Will Smith and schemes.
Yeah, you're gonna get some crazy Will Smith
Will Smith and
bars.
schemes, Smithereens. So it's gonna go.
Does no one get that vibe from him? Do you not get that vibe?
No, I hear it, but to me, it only started when his life got aired out to the public, because then he started to move weird.
Do you think it's like, would you like, listen,
Nah, bro, he's like Tom Cruise.
the Smiths invite you to
weird.
listen. Yeah, exactly. Tom Cruise weird. Tom Cruise weird.
weird.
Yeah,
He's weird.
Will is from Philly.
it's Tom Cruise weird.
Where's Tom Cruise from?
Do you, if
Hold on,
they're all Scientologists. They're all Scientologists. That's the denominator.
Tom Cruise is Vanilla Sky in real life.
If Will Smith offered you
You've seen that
to
photo,
his
his
house
face.
for dinner, if
Scary,
Will
that
Smith
film,
offered
that
you
film's scary as fuck.
just you on your own, no, you're not allowed to bring anyone. Will Smith just
Nah, he's
offered
from New
you
York.
to. He's from New York.
Exactly.
Syracuse.
So, Syracuse, New York, big up them, man. But if
Yo,
Will
shout out the
Smith,
whole
Where's Will Smith from?
Sleazy, if Will Smith offered you to his house to eat food with just the Smiths family
This is
on your
weird,
own,
though.
are you going?
Yeah.
No!
Fuck no.
Yeah.
I will be
I would.
so worried
Fuck
about
no.
getting murdered in 8.
I feel like they're like a get out
Cannibalised.
family. Do you know what I mean? They're like a get out family.
I know
They're
some
a get
Will
out
Smith
family.
from Philly, bro.
Will Smith.
Will Smith and Jada
West
Smith are a get out
Philadelphia,
family.
born and
Wait, that's a big
They actually are, mate.
that is.
If you go around to
That's how he hears it. That's how he hears it in his sleep. I'm really.
Yo, he's trying to Lucifer, Fresh Prince of Bel-Air. In his head, Will Smith is Lucifer.
Yo, they scare me so much.
You cannot convince me. Fuck out of here.
Next outside of the school, and a couple of guys.
No, Will, no!
Yeah, we lost it.
Started making trouble in my neighborhood.
And you're just at the bottom of the stairs. You're at the top of the stairs. And the kids have got a knife, yeah. And Will and Jada are behind them.
What is happening, bro? What is happening?
My mom's got
Shotty's lost his mind.
the shit you're moving. Shing.
Yo.
Shotty's completely lost it.
Yo, you can't tell me you don't hear that music when you see them.
I'm crying.
Bro, you went mad.
I'm so sad you went in on
Yo, we really need to start getting. I'm glad we got this tangent on camera.
Yo, was that a tangent or was that legit, bro? That was real, bro.
That was some real shit.
That was perfect. You just went there.
That was some real shit.
That's how they make me feel, bro.
Yeah, I'm right there.
What, like the sick?
No. Good trying no.
And why just get jiggy with it? So you sound like a murder song. That's a problem, bro. That's a problem. It's a deep rooted problem.
It's killed, yeah.
Yo, the fact that someone saying get jiggy with it sounds murderous to you is a problem.
We're going straight to
Yo, he's a murderer. He's got every. Will Smith is a murderer.
I don't trust him.
They don't think it's a murderer. Both the kids are murderers. There's people.
Allegedly.
There's people in the walls, in the basement, in the ceiling. You've got to do a thorough investigation on this family. They scare me. There's a horror movie trilogy waiting to be commissioned. I'm petrified of the Smiths.
I'm Smith. Will, if you're listening,
We've either got a cease and desist from Drake, we've either got one from the Smiths. Yo, everyone's coming for us after this shit.
This podcast is done.
Yo,
We just got ourselves blacklisted off rip.
That was funny as shit.
We took a try, boy.
We had a good run.
Lost your mind.
Yo, sorry, Will Smith.
Shout out.
Wait, no, right. So anyway, you said you wanted to ask me something. So
I fucking forgot now.
I thought you would.
Fuck, I should have asked you at the time.
We need to get a count for how many times Ben said shout out Will Smith.
Shout out Will Smith though.
You trying to get a fucking placement on Will Smith's album. He's trying to join the cabal, him. He's trying to fucking do a blood sacrifice.
I'm trying to become AI with the Smiths. Jeez.
No.
That's the dream,
I think that's fair.
Yeah.
That's deep.
I'm gonna have a nightmare about Will.
You actually
my dreams, bro. That's horrifying.
You're gonna go home tonight, you're gonna be like running up the stairs and you turn the light off and shit. He's coming after me.
You actually remember me just telling me about your paranoia from all the weed yesterday?
Exactly.
He's gonna go home. You just fucked everything for him. He's gonna go home and he's gonna have to turn the kitchen lights on and everything. Cause he's just gonna be hearing all night, bro.
I'm looking under my bed.
Yeah.
Check your wardrobe.
Yo.
Check under your bed.
Check under your bed.
He's a creepy guy. Will Smith, don't sue us.
Nah, you can't. He's creepy.
It's just public commentating. There's a legal thing we're allowed to.
We should get Will Smith on so you can ask him all this shit.
Say, when did you sell your soul?
That's about Will Smith on the podcast.
Ball.
Cease and desist.
No, Will Smith is.
You literally just went your
Listen. Listen. Will Smith and Tom Cruise.
Same energy.
Same energy, bro.
Yeah.
Will Smith is the Beelzebub.
Yeah, boom. Will Smith and Tom Cruise. Why did Tom Cruise as well?
What's your biggest fear? Guy. What's your biggest fear?
You seem to be backing Will Smith quite a lot, you know.
Shout out Will Smith.
Why? Do you not think he's creepy?
Shout out Will Smith.
Do you not think Will Smith's a bit creepy? He's family.
Shout out Will Smith.
If I didn't before this conversation, I definitely do now.
There you go. It's eye-opening.
Shout out Will Smith.
There's just...
You'll never look at him the same after hearing that song like that.
Shout out Will Smith.
No. Just as he's plummeting a fucking butcher's knife into his chest. And blood squirting up into his face. But it's not changed. His expression's not changed. He's just like the same face he's got in the Fresh Prince. No. You don't know where the music's coming from. You're fucking blood squirting in his mouth, on his teeth and that, and he's just killing you, mate. Murdering you. It's William Smith, bro. He's out.
Bloody William Smith.
I'm telling you, he's fucking...
William.
Do you know what I mean?
You're
just chilling, bam.
My favourite picture of Will Smith, you ever seen the one where it's like the I Am Legend cover and it's just a leg and it says I am leg. His face on a leg.
He's like, yo, if you don't, I swear now, yeah.
Free will, man.
Free will. But whale of a time.
No.
It's
crazy.
You know what I'm saying?
He just looks like he would just maintain the same face as he slit your throat. You know what I mean?
You okay?
You got. I think you're not. I think you're not even. I just think you're not facing the what Will Smith actually is. He's in our face. He's in our face. He's there. Yo, they make movies about him on Netflix. Yeah, these types of people. Will Smith is that guy, bro. Imagine. No, I honestly think, him and his family are murderers, mate. Yeah. They've got people tied up. Maybe the original.
On the Epstein list.
No, because I don't think they think of anything else other than murder.
Yeah, they're not interested in all that Epstein shit.
I think they just...
I
think the Smiths are just murder bots.
Nah, they're defo cannibals. Defo cannibals.
Just stay tonight.
Yeah,
murderers.
I think there's been...
Defo cannibals.
The cannibals, I think people have... We're getting
defo cannibals.
I think they've got like the fucking... What do they say, like the taste, or what do they call it?
Yeah.
Yeah, fuck knows what cannibals for
sure. I just imagine, right, Will Smith... Hey man, Will Smith, I heard your music, man. Why don't you come over to the studio? Sick. All right, yeah, boom. Will Smith, megastar. I'm going over to the studio. Go to the studio. This place is nice.
And then the music.
Hey man, Will Smith. I got the Oscars, man. This is my wife, Jada Pinkett, man.
And then from out of nowhere.
Formal invites to the family.
She's like, Jada's like.
No.
Yeah. Hey man, it's my kids. I ain't fucking a little weirdo.
As it starts to rise in the background.
Is everybody?
In this movie, I'm gonna get signed by Will Smith. They're not at the door. The way I see it, I get there. It's a gravel driveway. It's a big.
He's setting the scene.
It's a massive house. I go in there. I hear Will ding dong door. I'm waiting. They open the door. It's a weird little hunchback, like
the guy from Scary Movie 2.
Yeah.
I'm thinking another guy.
Hello. This big mahogany door opens, yeah. Hello. I'm here to see Will Smith. Okay. Master. Will Smith appears at the top of these marble stairs, yeah. He walks down, yeah, but you don't have to see his feet touching the floor. He just hovers down the stairs. Will Smith just appears.
He's like a superhuman murderer nowadays.
Will Smith just gets to the fucking door, yeah. And he's like, yo, come in, Jay. He's like, hello. Come in, yeah. Come in. I feel like in my vision of it, you can't ever see his feet. Really, you don't ever really see his feet on the floor. Maybe I'm just looking that way. Maybe he's a ghost.
Doesn't have feet.
No, he's floating.
He's on wheels.
Yeah, but even if he does, yeah, I've not noticed them.
Will Smith.
Will Smith. He's so funny how far long ago he checked out.
He's gone so mad.
Nah, listen.
Will Smith is crazy, man.
So he's like, yo, come in, I want to sign you to my record label. Are we walking? That's how I imagine my meeting. If I ever met Will Smith, this is exactly how I imagine my meeting with Will Smith.
Why has he got his own Jaws theme, bro? Every time something happens,
I would. That's exactly how I imagine. I gotta take a shot to that.
No, I'm crying, bro.
Take a shot to Will Smith.
We'll try to go take a shot to Will Smith.
Will Smith.
So he walks me. He's like, "Welcome to the Smith mansion. This is a big gothic mansion, yeah, with bats flying above it,
like the Addams Family."
Yeah, man, all that visionary. We walk. We go through the mansion. He's like, "Have you met my kids?" There at the end of the corridor.
But the grown-ups also,
They're just like The Shining with the twins.
They're like the twins that just stood at the end of the corridor.
Hello, Mr. Horroh. Are you here to make an album? And I'd be like, yes, hello. Yeah, hello. Exactly the same time in unison. Hello, Mr. Horroh. And I feel like he's like. Then he'd be like, right, come with me. And then his wife would be like a temptress. She'd be lay there like a succubus.
On like a bench. On like a bench with no back, but it's got like one curve.
And she's trying to seduce you into this room, what she's gonna kill you in.
I'm seeing it.
And then you're like, whoa, and you're getting under this Jada Pinkett spell. Like, what was that kid called? That shagged her behind Will Smith's back?
August
Alencio.
August Leslien or something.
That guy. Like that. He went under the succubus spell of Jada Pinkett. He was under that spell. So, boom, he's like, oh shit, yeah, boom. And we would be the same.
Pax ghosts flying around.
Pax like that towards in the back.
Don't do this shit. No. Pax ghost is like banging on the mirror. Pax ghost is on the mirror.
I bet there's some like reverse whispering, speaking going on, and Tupac going, and that's Tupac going, no, boom, and Jada Pinkett's like, come, she's doing the succubus thing. We're like getting sucked in, no. And then all of a sudden, Will Smith's just behind you.
You turn around and
West Philadelphia.
And he does
no Will, and he gets 2 steps closer.
In the playground is where I spend most of my days.
Now you try to turn around and the kids are like weeping angels.
Yeah.
Now the kids are there.
Maxim outside of school with a couple of guys.
Dude, don't you know?
You look over to Jada, she's still lying there singing it too.
And Tupac's like, no, ding, ding, ding,
on the mirror,
ding, ding, on the glass, on the imaginary ghost glass, ding,
Ghost glass.
Sleazy not into this movie.
What?
This is all a movie, bro.
I'm imagining like the Michael Jackson music video, the Ghosts video.
Oh my god.
That's what I'm imagining. That's what I'm imagining.
Yeah.
The Michael Jackson Ghost video.
And then you let out to Tupac. Tupac's gonna say something very poignant to you. He's like, I'm here. And you go up to the glass, ding, you put your hand there. Tupac puts his hand there.
And then he finally like fully appears proper.
Yeah, he fully appears proper and he goes, and it all comes down to that. And then he goes, they're murderous, man. They killed Michael Jackson, man. And then you go, what? And they go, the Smiths killed Michael Jackson. And then you turn around and Will Smith's like, and then Will Smith kills you.
What happens to Tupac?
He just goes like that. He just throws up his
like
west
this.
side and fades away.
But it's not real Tupac. It's the Coachella hologram Tupac.
Yo.
And it just kind of.
Like
and it just distorts.
Like a force ghost of.
He goes like that. He goes thug life, and then it just dissolves.
yo, Sleazy fell asleep. So that's
I didn't even fall asleep. I'm still listening to you.
Do you think that's the? Do you see that about Will Smith?
No, I did not see that.
Shout out.
I did not see that whole film.
Shout out.
Free Willy.
Why am I having shots on my own? I'm sipping it. Oh, madman. All right, so I guess that's episode probably 4.
Something like that. I don't know.
That was the bonus shit or whatever. I'm insanely drunk.
I think we got to about episode 2.8.
Yeah, I'm probably gonna throw up tonight.
Shout out everyone who listened.
Big up everybody that listened.
Episode 2. We're back next week.
The outro's gonna be a very short one.
Hell yeah. Fuck everybody. You know what I'm talking about?